Refresh it for a back. Refresh it for a back. Refresh it for a back. Wait, let me check. Bro, what the fuck? Wait, what? Hold on. What's the taste of your fruit? It's what, it's what, it's what. Tell me it's what, it's what, it's what. What's the taste of your fruit? You don't know. Where the why is it not? Why? This kind of a second stream. I don't know. Where the fuck is my webcam? Wait, ciao, what the? Where did my webcam go? Nah, you're gonna piss me off, OBS. Ooh, OBS. Ooh, let me temper my anger because I was about to pop off. So we got no webcam chat. Okay, so I'm gonna need to find it. Oh, are you there? Wait, no, oh, you're not there. Where the chat, bear with me. Bear with me, chat, bear with me, because my webcam's gone missing. I actually don't know where it's gone. What? Wait, I can show you this, right? Chat, look where my webcam is, bruh. Can you see that? How does that happen? Broski. Alright. Absolute joke. But we're back, chat. We're back. Hopefully we're good. Chat, just refresh if you're not here. I don't know why the YouTube thumbnail isn't the YouTube thumbnail. Yo, Sammy! What's happening, bro? Oh, whoa. We just got a super chat. Thank you. Yo, funny one. Thank you for the super chat, bro. I really do appreciate that, dog. Thank you, bro. Sorry it took me so long to realize that. But wait, am I muted, chat? Don't say I'm muted this entire time. Okay, I'm not muted. Yo, thank you, bro. Hold up, chat. Hold up. Hello?
With the chicken grace. No, with face cam. Oh, let's go.
What? I'm so confused. Sammy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, damn, you're in the Discord. Huh?
Yeah,
how the hell?
Yeah.
I got ads on your stream.
Oh, okay. Yo, what's good, bro?
Oh my god, this is like stream inception. I'm watching you and somebody else.
Bro, I wish I could do that. Bro, my laptop, my shit will combust if I try to do that, bro. So.
Bro, I'm dying laughing. What's happening with your webcam?
Bro, I didn't even know. Like, bro, my shit was lagging, so I had to restart the whole entire stream, and then my webcam just disappeared on screen.
Wait, I wanna resub, bro. I'm getting ad. Let me resub. I wanna show you some love, bro.
Hey, appreciate. Yo, what's up, Sammy's chat? What's good? Merry Christmas, long holiday. You're like a couple days late, bro. Thank you.
So who said Merry Christmas? Who said that? Can I prime sub to you?
I'm cheating on YouTube as well.
use Prime sub.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. I got Prime sub. Did you get the Prime sub now? Let's go.
I don't see it, bro.
What
Yo,
up,
Twitch is scamming
endless chat? Who's calling you?
Hey, Twitch is scamming you, bro. That's not come free yet for me.
Nah, chill.
That's crazy.
What?
Twitch with the scam.
No.
Allegedly.
Bro, by the way, yesterday I didn't get it. Like, I got 2 Prime subs. One of them popped up on screen, or like I got an alert. The other one I didn't. What up, M? What up, M's chat? How you guys doing? Guys, I just want to say, man, I hope you guys had an awesome year with M. And I wanted to ask y'all one thing, okay? Can they hear me? But for real, don't.
Yeah, they can hear you. They can hear you. I'm curious now. Go on.
Who's here? Who's here? Everybody, even lurkers, yo. Even lurkers, come forth, okay? If you are holding your baby, put that baby in their bed, man. I don't know what you gotta do. Get over here,
baby.
Okay? Y'all, yeah, whatever. You are talking with your girlfriend. Stop that conversation. You at work. Stop that ish. Get over to your phone.
You're receiving a lot from my
lurkers, get over here. All right, hear me out. So I want y'all to tell me this year your favorite moment from M during any stream and the funniest moment, or like.
Do you know what? That's a good flipping question, Sammy. I'm so glad you brought that up because I'm curious to hear this as well. Chat, what's the best moment you've had with me this year? Don't lie now, and honestly, be honest, but not too honest, because I feel like I know what you guys are gonna say.
Nah, please, guys. This is my question, so please don't let him affect
what's up,
you.
Sammy
Like,
chat though?
Influence you. I want.
What's good? What's Sammy chat saying?
Brutally honest. They can hear you, guys. Can you hear? Can you hear?
Let me see if I can bring up Sammy's stream. Hold on. Oh, every time we catch you drooling on.
Hey, yo, wait a minute.
Bro, I've never known one time.
Please, wait, let me read this. Give me a second. Every time we catch you,
one time,
even for some feet.
Chat, that's just, it's never, it's not real. That's just not, I've never drilled, not even offline, chat. Not even offline. I've never drilled over some feet.
Is there an anime character he drooled over their feet? That would be wild, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. How did you even find, you know what I'm saying, like the feet? It's such something that they don't usually show. Freyden? I gotta Google this. Who the hell did you catch in Freyden?
Bro, why? Okay, it's so insane you brought that up because we was just talking about Freyden and. But have you not seen I know. Hey, listen, Sammy's chat. I know you can back me up here. There's been an insurge of Freyden cosplays. Where feet is just being shown, bro.
What? For real?
Yeah, like it's a trend, right?
Can you help us by? Can you show us on your stream?
No, because I don't save these. I don't say, like, you know what I mean. It's just showing up in my algorithm, and you know what I mean. I just noticed it. But one thing, I guess I can show you this. This is something I found on my algorithm as well. I thought it was funny first. I didn't think anything of it. I just think it's funny. You know what I mean? So. Let me just show you on screen. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just kind of funny. It's a funny little bit. You know, it's just kind of funny.
How's that funny?
What? It's just funny. You're laughing. You're literally laughing.
I'm laughing because you got that. Like I'm laughing because you found that.
I didn't find it. It found me.
There is no way this could find me. Like there's nothing in my life that would allow this to enter my.
Bro, have you watched Freyren yet?
Environment. What?
Have you actually watched Freyren?
I did. I swear. And by the way, the real life cosplayers.
Okay. So let me tell you the difference between.
You're right about them. I've seen them more in the algorithm for you page, but this is wild.
You see what I'm saying? Here's what distinguishes a real fan from a fake one, chat. You know what I mean? I'm a real Freyren fan. Don't even go there. So stuff like this pops up on my feed because I love Freyren. So anything Freyren is popping up on my feed. So if this is not popping up on Sammy's, I'm just letting you guys know.
That's really the angle you're gonna take.
Bro, I got no other angles,
That's
bro. You
really
backed me
the
into a
angle you're
corner.
gonna take?
You backed me into a corner. I got no other angles.
Stop. Wait. I just noticed something on your screen.
What's that?
What do you mean by kawaii dance stream? When you hit 100 subs?
Oh yeah, that's the thing, by the way. So
On
yeah,
my mom's life. On
yeah,
my
that's a
mom's
thing.
life.
That's
I'll
a
put that on
thing.
my calendar.
Yeah, that is a thing, Chad. If we reach
I
100 subs, which
swear.
we're never
I
ever
will.
going to reach, by the way, never reach
I
it. So that's
will.
why I said,
Bro, hear me out. I will make sure at least 100 of my community are online or like on my stream, and we will raid to watch this.
chill. But it's never. Do you know what? It's never gonna happen. That's why I said the bar so high. 100 subs is a high bar for my community. So I'm good on that, chat. You're never gonna reach it. But yeah, Kawaii dance stream, chat. And honestly, I actually have a feeling I will kill it. Like I'll cook. I'll cook it.
Nah, bro. Can you please explain? Can you please explain what do you mean by kawaii dance? Like, are you? Can you elaborate? For example, give me an example of the song.
I can't give you an example because I'm not tapped into the kawaii dances like that. But those
I'll give
dances
you a
on
recent
TikTok,
one.
you'll be finding cringe.
Oh God.
Those type of ones. And like, yeah, I'm gonna get
Ah!
my
Can you
guys
see
have
my
said,
chat?
wait,
Can you see my chat? Somebody said something to you.
wait, no, I can't see your chat. Hold on, let me bring it
Please
up.
see my chat. It's one of your favorite
No,
persons. Go ahead. It's one of your
if it's
favorite
Mel,
persons.
if it's Mel trying shit, on my days, no more twins, no more twinning.
It's the nah. You got a nickname for her. You got a nickname for her, and she's disappointed. She literally they hit midnight in
Disappointed.
Romania right now, and the first thing she saw is your screen. Go
Roxetti,
ahead. And
what is with that picture? Oh wow, oh my god, this is how someone you. Wow, chat. Okay,
that
so
is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
again, I don't
She
want to go
is
through the.
shaking her head.
Yeah, but like it has context to it though. Roxetti, what's good though? What's up, Roxetti?
There's context.
There's
Your
context that
angle
you
is
just
you're a
missed.
real fan. Wild.
I mean, come on.
You
What's good?
gotta do those the trending ones.
Yeah,
the
well,
new one. That
I've given my chat an opportunity to send me in dances that they know. So
guys,
pick
who's
from that.
balling? Who's balling? Let me talk to them. Man, humane dude, Kodak. Wait. I saw Daniel earlier. Daniel Squid, you are balling, okay? Whoever's balling here, guys, just drop 100 sub gifted, guys.
They
Please
won't,
bless us, okay?
which is why
Please
it's been
bless
set.
us. Okay,
They won't,
guys?
chat.
Kawaii dance stream, we need that, okay? You're gonna do the recent trend, the one. That one, you're gonna do that.
I'm
My
not tapped
God,
in like
I'm
that,
gonna
so I
clip.
didn't know you just tapped in like that, Sammy, because I
I'm gonna
didn't even know that
clip
one.
the fudge out of. You're gonna do the Reze one. Have you seen the cringy Reze dance?
I have seen the Reze dance actually.
Oh
I have
my
actually seen
God!
that.
What does that
Didn't I
mean,
get
Gabby?
like
What does that
viral?
mean? What did you say, Em?
I'm nervous. Wait, Roxetti, why are you nervous? Wait, what did I say?
Now,
Oh,
what
the
did you say
Reze,
just now?
the Reze dance has gone viral on Twitter, isn't it? At least what I've seen.
Yeah, but you know what's like the cringiest out of all of them? That I just, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I hate seeing real life cosplayers do this dance. You know it's like for a couple of seconds the Dan Da Dan dance. You know the one from season 1?
Oh
The
yeah. I've
dear
seen that.
God, M.
I'd kill that. But here's the thing, chat.
Well, no, continue that sentence. Continue that sentence. Go ahead.
I'd kill it. I'd like, do you know what I mean? Like chat, I will give you a performance of a lifetime still. I would actually make that dance cool as hell.
I would be the best clipper ever, bro. I would, the way I would do my job so good. Oh,
I know
my
a couple
God.
people like got to set up like the Matrix, bro, where there's monitors everywhere. I know they're gonna be on that.
I know Daniel's gonna be on that. Yo, Daniel Squid, you're gonna be on that, right? You're gonna clip that so quick. I wish I had 100.
I sent in the lounge that the fee pick you. I've never drilled over anything in my entire life. What did we talk?
Look at what Rock said. Rock said, I just did a full ritual with salt and lentils outside for luck and great things. And the first thing I see after that is that picture. What? Oh my god, yo! Wait, do you have a channel for feet? What was that? I looked
No,
away from
no.
the screen
Okay,
one
see.
second.
All right, so can we have a
Oh,
conversation because I'm
no,
not finding these feet
pause that
pics.
thought. Pause that thought. Pause that thought. Look at what Mr. Prince popped into. I
What the fuck did
called
I join
you
into?
so that I called
Hold
you
on,
so
no,
that I
no,
can
no.
say Happy
Okay,
New Year's, so that I
yeah.
can show love to your chat. What the fudge are
Honestly,
we
and let's
watching,
talk
bro?
about it because it's New Year's and I think it's a time to rebrand. Now more than ever, there's gonna be no more feet talk from me because all has happened. Me talking about feet, I've been shamed for it. I've been shamed online by my community about feet pics. So guess what? 2026 rebrand chat. No more feet talk.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you. First of all, I never shamed you. Second of all, Daniel is asking a good question. Can you answer that, please, for us?
Why are they so shiny? I would
Yeah,
be able to
go
answer
ahead.
that question
Because
if
it's your
I'm the
favorite
one that
picture.
no, I'll be able
Can
to
you?
answer that question if I'm the one that posted that picture. I'm
You're
not the one
not
that posted it.
Cyrus Arts.
So let's no, of course
You're
not.
not Cyrus
So
Arts.
no, or am I the one who found the picture? Shall we ask the person who found the picture and why they could like quickly
Do
post
we
the
have
picture on the
Puziko?
lounge?
Do we have
Puziko,
Puziko in the chat?
are you present?
Puziko, do we have him?
Puziko, you present?
Yep.
I've dropped you in a Puziko. Unlucky. Whew. I got the heat off of me for a quick second. Let's go.
Is Puziko here for real?
Yeah, Puziko's there. Puziko's there.
You won't be able to contain yourself for longer than a couple of streams. Oh, Puziko's right there. Oh my god, Puziko's right there. Puziko, you gotta explain yourself a little bit. Are you doing this? Like, did M force you to do this a while ago and you find the best ones for him? Are you like a mod that finds the best feed pics for him?
What?
But by the way, wait, I got
What are we talking about?
I'm joking. I'm joking. Wait, what was I gonna say? A little bit.
I got modern
A little
feet
bit.
duty. That's crazy.
Yo, Rox is telling you can't stop. I did not shame you. Can we go back to that? I did not shame you. I fully support all your kinks. Go ahead.
Why? What do you mean I can't stop? I can stop, chat. It's just
No, they
like once
you.
people
My chat
know,
supports
no,
you.
once people no, they don't support me. No, they actually don't. I
My
get shamed all
chat,
the time.
my chat
I get
never
clipped every
judged
time.
you. By who? It's Daniel and
Your
one
chat never
person.
judged
Wait,
me.
that's-
Should I scroll up? Roxetti, bruh. You was so upset with me just a second ago. Wasn't
No.
Roxetti?
Let her express her experience. She just popped in. She just New Year's. She had a ritual. The first thing she sees is a double feed burger.
It's a good burger though.
That's a good burger. Yeah.
Ah.
Okay. Hey. We listen and we don't judge.
Good. Okay, so now everybody else expresses their thing, and then we can all be
Rox
at
is
equal
backing
grounds.
you up. Rox is backing you up.
They kind of look delicious. Oh, let's go. This is what I'm talking about. Why can't see?
Rox,
No,
you're
why
a feet
can I?
person?
Why can I get this support from my chat? What's going on? I have
I'm
some
not gonna lie to you, man.
connections
Your
with-
chat be cooking you every time. You never even. I swear to you, M. You have never mentioned feet yourself to me. Never. It's always your chat.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's like Daniel and the squad. Okay, guys. Can you give me highlights? Maybe I missed it. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about anything else.
Yo, Adam,
y'all
thank you for
answer
the
this.
follow.
Y'all give me highlights. What's your favorite M moment of the year?
Favorite M moment, chat. This is gonna be a difficult one because I feel like there's so.
Why the hell would this
many.
be? Oh my days! What is that list?
2026 movies I'm gonna be watching. Why have you just dropped that?
Hey, by the way, what time is it, M? Right there? I'm 30 minutes to midnight.
Oh, is it? I'm an hour behind you, so I still got an hour. 30 minutes left.
Rock says she's more of a hands person. Yo, I've never. Somebody explain.
Oh yeah, there's a load of
thing.
hands people. I see. No,
A lot of them are.
Rock said he's one of those. Okay.
A lot of them are girls, though. Girls, like I've even seen a lot of girls talk about hands. Oh my god, hands are good. Like, what's up with the hand thing?
I actually don't know, but apparently people, I think it's the veins. I think it's, do you know what I mean? The veiny. But what are we?
Gabby, this cannot be your
Yo,
first impression of M.
This is my first time seeing this GIF, Puzico.
That
You're trying
looks
to drop me in this one.
wild.
You're trying to drop
That
me in this
looks
one.
wild.
That's crazy.
Is that Puzico again? I'm not gonna lie to you. I might
That's
time them
again.
out. I might time them out
That's
for like
Puzico
an
again,
hour.
child. See, it's
That
not me.
angle looks crazy.
I don't be pushing it out there. It's you guys, bro.
Now that's your Discord. That's your Discord. You be allowing that ish. All right, go ahead. But Gabby, how is this your first impression? Weren't you with us in Little Nightmares, Gabby?
Oh, first impression of me is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's one of the worst first impressions, if that's true. Damn.
First impression of me is crazy.
Are there any highlights they mentioned?
I'm better than this.
What up, Adam Gauk? I'm not gonna lie to you, but that name's
right,
crazy. Is that Jinx like changed their name? Luki, Lu, Jinx, Rudays, Uwu. What the fudge? That's a long ass name. I gotta like the persona reactions. I gotta like him from the persona reactions. I really enjoyed joining every Persona 4 episode.
Hey, Persona 4 was fire.
And I can't wait to play that.
Persona 4 stream.
But by the way, is Persona always like you always just answer questions and stuff? Can I slap a mofo?
I've never played the game. I just watched the anime.
Oh, never. Damn. Oh, there's an anime. I thought it was just music.
I need to play the game though, chat. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of long overdue.
Got him, chat. There's at least one more person.
His first impression of him is his feet, man.
Wait,
I'm
who's
tired
that?
of it, you know. No, he's just saying there's a whole load of people. It probably is.
I don't remember.
I'm not gonna lie. But it is what it is, chat. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't hide from it. You guys bring
I'm not gonna lie to
I'll
y'all.
talk about it. I don't mind.
GTA 6 Sammy roleplay with the community is gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a movie.
Didn't they delay that to 2027, by the way?
Bro, it might. No way. Is it official?
I don't know if that was official, but I swear I heard rumors that they delayed it to 2027.
I wouldn't be surprised. Would you be surprised?
Nah, I wouldn't be surprised either. But I don't mind, man. As long as we're gonna get it, I don't mind. And I reckon, how much do you reckon it's gonna sell for? Standard version.
What do you
What do you
say?
think the price tag is gonna be for the standard version?
£80?
For standard version, you reckon 80?
Bro,
I don't know. I reckon it's gonna be more than that, bro. I think it's 100, bro.
100?
Hondo. You know they're selling like didn't they sell Borderlands 4 for 80? And that was like a standard version, chat. I might be wrong.
They did sell another game too for 80. Didn't they sell Pokemon for 80? The recent one?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
And it was garbage, like it wasn't done. 110, Mr. Prince? For what? Borderline?
That's so insane to me, bro. That has to be like a deluxe version, though. Maybe. I don't know. If that's like a standard version, that's not.
How much did I pay for? I'm telling you, bro, there's going to be so many issues with... That's why I think they should just release it as early as possible, because there's still going to be issues. They're going to have updates all the time. So just release it and just keep updating.
Why?
You know what I'm saying?
Standard was 110. What the... That is... And Borderlands apparently was bad. Borderlands 4. Apparently it wasn't even that good. Apparently it wasn't even that good. But they got a bag off of that. That's crazy. They scammed you niggas. Wow.
They scammed you niggas.
What
Only Steam, or is this also... Is that good?
Crazy.
There's a lot of following behind it?
There is a lot. I mean, Borderlands is like a... It's like a... How many generations? Like 2-3 generations of consoles. But still, it's like... It's
but no one will buy it at this point.
$110 good, though. I never played GTA 5. Should I play it? What? Bro, you had 13 years to play GTA 5. How have you not? How have you not?
Wait, who hasn't played GTA? I never played GTA. Oh my, not even San Andreas? Man, human dude?
GTA 5
not even
CJ?
Good. What?
Do you know what? I've never played the CJ one, you know? I've never played that.
Oh
never played
shit. That. Here we go again. You gotta play
that.
Here we
go again. Yeah, I never played that, man.
You gotta play that. I remember being like 16, 15. and like, you know, beeping the car horn.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Acting like you know what that means. You haven't played it.
I'm
Why are
looking
you
at my
laughing?
chat, bro. I'm looking at my chat.
Exactly. You don't know what that means.
Why
Your
would you
chats
so
might know what
offended I
that
was
means.
laughing? Why would you so offended I was
Because
laughing?
because you laughed like you knew what that meant. That's something you
You're
should
so
catch
quick to try
immediately if you
and
played the
okay,
game.
so okay,
Nah,
you
nah.
was quick to try and I see you see it, chat. Okay,
You
cool. No problem.
am I lying though? You didn't play it, so
I didn't play it and I wasn't
you
laughing at
shouldn't
it.
understand what that meant.
But you was quick to be like, yo, what you laughing at? I'm like, bro. Laughing at something.
Now, but I have a question for you, man. Do you have
Yeah.
a 2026 New Year's resolution?
Yeah. It's cringe though.
What is it? Talk to us. It's cringe.
Love myself more. That's it. It's cringe. It's cringe as hell, chat, but it's true. Everybody should love themselves more. So yeah, that's my 2026.
I say, if I could turn off your stream, I would do it right now, bro. That shit fucking pissed me off. Bro,
What? Why are you laughing at my New
Mr.
Year's
Prince nailed it. Yo,
resolution?
say that again. Say that again, please. Same Deku voice.
Bro,
Your dub voice is mad funny, bro. Go ahead.
Bro, what? To
Go
love
ahead.
myself. To love my 2026 New Year's resolution is to love myself. Is that such a
like, is there other people that you have to love for you to express? You know what I mean? Is there any way you should? How do you love yourself? Like, what are you gonna do?
It's gonna be a learning process because I don't know either.
No, not with that voice. Not with that voice.
Whoa, what voice am I doing, Jack? What voice
Now
am I doing?
you gotta reply with the other voice. Go ahead. So how is it a learning process?
I don't know what other voice you're trying to talk. I don't know what other voice. I don't know what other voice you're trying to.
The dub voice. The dub voice.
The Deku
So is there
voice.
any other
I
resolution?
don't have
Yeah, the Deku voice. You just did a Deku voice, bro.
I don't know. I think I don't know.
No,
What's the
don't
question you
ruin
asked
it.
me?
You just had your dub voice.
Bro,
That your
I
dub
didn't-
voice is goated.
My dub voice. That was just my normal voice. So what are you trying to say, chat?
No.
What are you trying to say, bro?
No, don't do that. One of my favorite clips of this year is with your dub voice, bro. Don't do that.
I don't remember. I got a load of voices, chat. I don't remember how to do it. It's funny.
No,
It's funny you say that because my
cringe
chat
voice.
just figured out my British voice today.
What?
Yeah, because people don't say I'm British. People always think I'm American, bro. They don't think I'm got a British accent. I
Hey,
feel
this
like
is to my chat. Didn't you guys catch that he was British since day one?
a lot of people say
Squad,
I'm not
yeah.
British. A lot of people don't catch it. I don't know why.
How? Like when you react, even it's not American.
I say American words and slang, but so does everybody else. So I don't know what it is.
Oh my god, yo, you gotta be down for this. Okay, Mr. Prince says, do the Deku voice with UK slang. That's a good challenge, bro. Come on. I found the guy, but I can't find a picture. It's
Wait, Emma's Brit, bro. Daniel. I don't know, like more South London British. Yeah, more South London, South London British. Yo,
nah, bro. That's too much. That's too
what
much.
do you mean gays
I'm
out?
happy
It's
that
too much. It's too much gays out. What's too much? Eh? What? Fucking have it.
But wait, for real though, you don't think you have a cringe dub voice that you tap into?
I don't know. Maybe I did it, but I don't know how to tap back into it. If I did it, it just comes now and again. You know what I mean? It comes naturally now and again. I mean, do you? What's yours?
I can't do like as good as yours, bro. Remember when we were playing Untangled? That's one of my favorite clips. 100 like our 100th attempt. You were like, wait, let's start the clip for the first time.
Oh,
like,
so like
first
okay, I don't really call that dub. Like that's
Here
like
we go.
that's like
100% dub for me, bro.
that's like your 2015 YouTube influencer video, bro. You know what I mean?
Yo, Roxy
Like,
is
hey guys, and welcome to the channel. And we're gonna do this and that in the stream. We're gonna jump off a cliff and fall without any fall damage.
Do
you know what I mean?
That's my favorite sound. What the fudge?
All right, guys, let's jump in. We're gonna.
Rox is telling you try Mr. Giyu.
Mr. Giyu, son. Wait, who's Mr. Giyu? Am I bugging?
You haven't watched the Demon Slayer?
Oh wait,
Exactly like Pookie.
wait. Giyu is the guy that says he's in the first episode, right? The Hashira.
Exactly, yeah. The water.
I don't watch the dub though, so I don't know. I don't know how it sounds.
You haven't seen those edits with Mr. Giyu?
Nah,
Dear God, bro, that's one of my
I've not watched the
favorite.
dub.
It's like acquired taste though. You might think it's boring as hell. I'm gonna try to find the link. Yo, Rox, do you have a quick access?
Your French accent is
Bro,
pretty good. I heard your French accent in your
my French
expedition.
accent?
Yeah.
That ain't me though.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, that ain't me. That's my
it's
friend.
not
So
you,
his accent better be good. Otherwise, what the fuck, bro? They will
Dude,
kick him out of this
Jalal
country.
voice. Do you know what's crazy?
What?
When we watched the dub for Fairy Tail, I never heard Jalal's voice, so I don't know what he sounds like.
Do that. That's totally new for us. Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm just telling you, I don't know, because we did watch the dub.
They're impressed. They've seen you do that voice. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't love the guy. I mean, he was being very sarcastic. Jalal was one of the worst characters in all of anime. But yeah, I don't even know what he sounds like in dub. I've only watched the sub with Jalal in it.
Man, you're missing out on some like funny dub moments, especially Tanjiro. But I don't even think I love when YouTubers and like some Instagram creators add like what they did to Bakugo's episodes. Like
they add their own dub over
the N word. Yeah, the N word.
Yeah.
That should be funny as hell, bro. I just found out the other day. Thank you so much for that, Rox. I just found out the other day that Vegapunk dub has a German accent, bro. Did you hear that? I was so happy with that
Vegapunk?
ish. Bro,
Really?
you should check out any clip. Oh my God.
Was that from the beginning as well? From when we just first introduced him?
I think so. We just not tapped in. That shit is amazing,
crazy.
bro.
But I can never do the dub, man. That Luffy dub is ugh.
That's the only thing that bugs me, man.
Yeah, that Luffy dub kills it for me, chat. I can't lie.
And it's like, bro, that's legit one of my absolute favorite MC. And for him to get that voice is just annoying, man. But a lot of others cook though. Kaido,
Yeah, I like
Sanji, Brook.
I've never heard Kaido's. I like Zoro's.
Very good. Wait, can you play this? We will watch on your stream.
You speak any other languages? Nah, man. I wish I did though. I should be able to. Like, I should be able to speak like Yoruba, Nigerian, but I don't.
Are you originally Nigerian? I don't know why I thought you were Jamaican.
I'm both.
Okay,
my parents. I was born in London. My parents are Nigerian and Jamaican.
So you don't know how to speak the Yoruba?
Nah, man. I know some words and can understand it a little bit, but not crazy.
Okay, bro. That's that link.
Send it to me on Discord because we can't send links on.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I keep opening up Discord and these feet pics. Yo, bro.
This is wild, guys. Guys, you guys see this? This is what M be on.
This ain't me.
24/7. This is wild. I'm not gonna lie. We gotta keep an eye on Puziko.
Right.
God, Puziko, that folder must be nuts. That folder must be crazy.
Exactly, bro. Send me the Mega Drive.
It is insane how Luffy's dub can throw me off. It's not even a joke at this point. I could be enjoying any scene, and then all of a sudden, why are you looking at the camera like that? As if you're not enjoying those pictures.
Oh, you hear what I said? Okay, cool. Middleman is crazy.
If M pays, I deliver Sammy. See, you're paying him.
I'm not paying no one for feed pics, bro. If I want to find feed pics, I can find some feed pics. I promise you that. But I don't. Yeah. All right, let's wait. Let's hear this.
Till I G you. Like I'm Tomioka. Only thing that lean is Mr. Giyu. Do you want to hear me rap? I've improved a lot.
You gotta replay.
Sipping Poland Springs in Arizona. Fuck a Coca-Cola. You think you're a demon till I G you.
Like I'm Tomioka. Only thing that leaves
Yeah.
is your bitch when I bend her over. Sipping Poland Spring in Arizona.
Hey, it's kind of fire.
That's your Juliet.
Super
Oh, that's
fire, bro. I've
cold.
seen
I'm
a
Romeo
million of
hoe.
those. I
You think
never
you a
get
demon
tired.
till I G you like I'm
I
Tomioka.
never get tired.
Mr. Kiyu, you wanna hear me rap?
You would nail
wanna
that.
hear me rap?
You would
No, I
nail
couldn't.
that. Chat, what do we
I
want
couldn't.
to see? M voice acting dub. You would be good with Deku. I swear to God.
Nah, not that. Nah.
Bakugo. Where you? Hachan. That would be you. You would
Wait,
nail
Sammy,
it.
you sound pretty good though. I can't lie. You sound better
Nah,
than me.
I
I feel
don't.
like.
I don't. Don't even try. Go ahead. No, don't even try.
Sammy sounds
bro.
better,
You
way
would
better
nail
than me.
that. Hachan. Go ahead. Bro, I keep getting those videos. People doing those cringe things with like Kachan and Bakugo. No, sorry, Kachan and Deku. Oh my god.
Oiled feet.
Oh, my
Wait, do you know Ball?
What kind of ball? Who you
Onugu
talking to?
Noms. Is that how you say your name?
Yeah. Bogdan, yeah. Onugnoms. You can call him Bogdan. Bogdan, he's asking you, do you know Bo? You know Bo? Like, are you feet person too?
Yo, by the way, if Mel disowns me as a twin after the feet thing, like, you know what I mean, after she hears about the feet thing, like, wow.
She doesn't kink shame. And she was there when you came out of the closet, so it's good. It's fine.
What are we talking about? Come out of the closet. What do we mean?
The feet closet for my community. You remember that stream?
Oh, where
Yeah.
we had to go
Mel
to
was
court
there.
and I cooked
Yeah.
everybody who tried to like slander my name. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I
Don't do that.
remember
What do you
that
mean you
joke.
cooked everybody? Guys, M's chat. I might holla later again.
Yeah,
10
man.
minutes to midnight. I'm gonna go make calls, to the family and so on, and
Yeah,
talk to the
man.
community when it hits
Nice,
midnight.
nice.
I'm
No
not gonna
problem.
I'm not gonna lie, Brody. Amazing year. We had so many games. We streamed so many times. We're gonna cook more in 2026. M's chat, M's
100.
community, y'all are the best. We're just gonna grow more and more next year.
Shout out to
Appreciate
Sammy's
you,
community
Brody.
as well. Shout out to you guys. Always showing love as well. So, yeah, man.
Shout out to you, man. Always got each other's back. Yo, holla at you
Sure.
guys later. Happy New Year, guys. Wherever you are, if you are already in the future, 2026. I hope you're doing good. If
Yes,
it's
sir. Yes,
later
sir.
for
Yes,
you,
sir.
see you guys later, man. All love.
Yeah, man. Later.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Try you guys be stitching me up, man. This is what I mean. I'm known as the feet guy now, and I need to change my. We need to rebrand. Chat. We need to sit down, come up with some marketing ideas to rebrand because I'm known as the feet guy, and I'm going to be known as the feet guy if this continues, bro. Every time I get bigger and bigger, it's gonna start seeping into like the family. The family's gonna start catching whiff of like, oh, what? Wait, I know who that guy is. He likes feet. What? Do you know what I mean? Like, chat, come on, man. We got a rebrand. Going underground, baby. If you still haven't finished the Charlie vid, do you know what's crazy? Fuck this Charlie. Actually, no. We'll watch it. Catching a whiff of those feet. Okay. Do you know what's crazy? I'm just gonna double down on it. Like, I just feel like double down on it. You know, I might have I don't know, I might get a mic stand in the frame of the camera and have like a toe key ring or something hanging off of it. Just double down on it. Fuck it. Like, maybe I should just accept it. Maybe this is just me. You know? Maybe it's just me, chat.
Tons of editing mistakes out the wazoo. Characters would sometimes just grow titties or sometimes like lose or gain fingers, like all kinds of. Again, with 2 years here, 2 years of playtime, hopefully it can be an improvement from what we just experienced here with part 1. Season 3 was an atrocity. It was an affront to God when it comes to animation, but not just animation, because everything was so rushed and so crunched. Everything suffered, even outside of animation. So like the pacing didn't work. There were tons of editing mistakes.
Clip phone on me, yeah. I'm not even clip
characters
phone.
would sometimes just grow titties or sometimes like lose or gain fingers. Like all kinds of like crazy wacky shit was going on. and then like the humor would fall flat because it was edited so poorly and cut from like the joke away from the punchline then back to the punchline. It was just a complete disaster. So while the animation did look like a PowerPoint and it's the main thing people criticize and spit on, it had even more problems than just that. The whole season was pretty embarrassing to what the source material had provided. Again, I don't want to just keep, barking up this tree, but I cannot express enough just how good the One Punch Man series is. The manga is extraordinary, and to see an adaptation like this that is clearly rushed and half-baked, it just sucks. And it's why it's become such like a big talking point for a lot of people, because people...
Kat, do you reckon the Blu-ray is going to be way better though? Like, do you reckon the Blu-ray that they release is going to be like actually like good? You know how Blu-ray, they got way more time now with the Blu-ray release to like improve it. So I don't know. Maybe the Blu-ray release might be pretty good. But once again, I feel like some of the scenes just need to be reanimated, like from the ground up, and I don't think they're gonna do that for the Blu-ray. But I thought if you finish this, we got sidetracked, bro. We had to restart stream. Then we got a call from Sammy C. So yeah.
Cherish season 1, and even though season 2 wasn't as good as season 1, in hindsight, we didn't know how.
Slide will include Dust in Blu-ray, and that's all it needed as well. That's all it kind of needed.
We had it then, I guess, because this has just been terrible, absolutely terrible. And even if you don't know anything about One Punch Man, just watching season 3 is not enjoyable. There's not a whole lot to like about it. And again, I want to strongly reiterate this for the millionth time. I don't put the blame solely on the shoulders of JC's staff for this catastrophe of the season. I think with the couple of decent moments shown here, it proves that there are passionate, talented animators working at that studio. I think the problem comes from a higher level. The fucking husks, the soulless corporate zombies in suits at Bandai that are so against putting
9 minutes until New Year's. Are you sure it's 9 minutes? Or how far behind time are you, bro? You working on some next like timeline, bro? 9 minutes? You sure it's not 6? 5 now?
Any amount of actual money.
But Happy New Year, bro. If I miss it, Happy New Year, bro. Chat, what's your New Year's resolutions, by the way, chat? Do you got any New Year's resolutions? What are you trying to do to better yourself? Or do we not have any?
Reportedly only giving them like 6 months worth of production to shit out season 3 here. It seems like they're committed to delivering the cheapest, laziest, and most bare bones anime adaptation just to cash in on the goodwill of the One Punch Man name. I don't understand why. And I honestly feel like even though the release date is 2027 for part 2, I wouldn't be surprised to learn that they don't start production until like January 2026.
I don't think they'll make the same mistake, Jack. If they make the same mistake, then wow. They've literally got to start production now. Like, what else? Jay-Z stuff, what else you like guys got to do, bro? I know you got the biggest bag from One Punch Man to do this. You don't need to focus on no other anime. Please just focus on One Punch Man, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't have any. I already got a plan I slowly put in motion a couple of months ago. I'll just stick with it. Hey, that's good, man. You don't wait till New Year's to start your shit, man. You know? They still have a lot of projects in the work right now, by the way. Oh, do they? Actually, they got a lot of... tough. That's tough then. Oh, we might be cooked for another season. Wait. Even if we got 2 years, I mean, I don't think it'll be anything as bad as season 3, but you know, Bandai stupidity. Do you know what? And it's always been fuck Bandai from the time I DM'd their TikTok account specifically their UK TikTok account, and they never responded back. And no ego shit, chat. Like, obviously, I've got a substantial following on TikTok to the point where I'm getting sponsorship deals from them. I'm not even accepting them. But from my TikTok account, which I no longer really upload anymore, I'm still getting emails for sponsorship deals and stuff, right? But I DM Bandai UK, you know what I mean? Yo, I got this following on TikTok. They've only, by the way, they've only got 2,000 followers or something like that, and they peaked at like, I think 20 views in the last video. And I'm like, yo, listen, the new Digimon game that came out, I'm a big fan. That new Digimon game that came out, I want to try it. Can I get a Steam key? Obviously, I did it in a more professional way, but completely ignored, bro. I'm like, what? You're not, bro. New game you put out, and you're peaking at 20 views on your TikTok video, bro. It's been out for 2 days. Like, let me add some. Do you know what I mean? But from then on, chat, I was just like, yo, fuck these niggas. And then they messed up with Little Nightmares 3, chat, by the way. Do you know what I mean? They got a new studio in to do Little Nightmares 3, and that flopped. Yo, Bandai, the only thing you got going for you, low-key, is Bleach. For me, Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War, just don't mess up on that. Otherwise, we're going to have problems. I even had a new Digimon game in the last 10 years, bro. And it's crazy because the new Digimon game actually looks good as fuck too. Actually looks good as fuck too, bro. They've deprived you of Bells of Starmon. Bro, I've seen mad people get sponsorship deals as well on TikTok promoting Digimon. And I'm like, dude, bro, like, where's my shit, bro? Like, I'll play the fuck out of that. Chat, I swear to you, yeah, I don't know if I still got it, but I literally have Digimon bedsheets. I don't know if I still got it, but I used to have it, bro. It used to be my favorite bedsheets, bro. Digimon. The OG Digimon, bro. Like, I love Digimon, bro. Maybe I should have showed them a picture of that. Town Magical Girl Season 2, Scientific Railgun Season 4. Apparently, Scientific Railgun is really good. Jewel Masters OVA, also somewhere down the line, there should be a Season 2 of 100 Year Quest. Damn, JC stuff is busy, bro. Damn. Wait, when you say 100 Year Quest, you're talking about the dragon thing, right? You're not talking about Fairy Tail, are you?
7, and it
This is what happens, chat, and then we get sidetracked, and then look.
comes out in like October of 2027. It really wouldn't even have me raise an eyebrow. That seems to be Bandai's MO right now. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if they fucking put a padlock on the JC Studios office doors, preventing them from even thinking about working on One Punch Man Season 3 Part 2 until they permit them to do so.
Hey, Loki, happy New Year's, bro. Real talk, chat, man. New Year's, man, it's gonna be a load of changes. Honestly, like, real talk, New Year's is like personal life and content. New Year's is a make or break year. I'm either gonna come out of 2026 better, or just worse than I ever have been in my entire life. It's one of those years, chat. It's one of those years for me. I can't lie. So I'm just hoping for a successful year for me and for everybody else, bro. You feel me? First season of 100 Year Quest is made by JC Star. I never knew that. You know a good romance anime I could watch? Preferably 12 to 13 episodes. I don't know too many romance animes, man. I need to look into those though. Apparently it's really good.
6 months before it's supposed to air. They just seem fully committed to delivering trash with the One Punch Man name. Bandai is. It's just extremely disappointing because it doesn't have to be this way. It's pretty inexcusable from Bandai's side. And admittedly, I am shocked they're even going for another rodeo here. I thought for sure, based on the reception to Season 3 and how it's become a historically trash season in anime history, I thought they would 100% just wash their hands of One Punch Man, be like, all right, well, that didn't work. Seems there's no pleasing any of you. You didn't like season 3? We spent all of $46 on it. Well, that's the best we can do. Ungrateful. Sorry, no more One Punch Man anime, I guess. Go fucking, you know, drink toilet water for all we care. I thought they were just going to be done. I thought there was no chance. I thought they'd just bury their head in their ass, call it quits quietly, no more One Punch Man. But they immediately, after airing the final episode, have a part 2 ready to announce. I can sniff the fumes in the air that this was probably always the plan to try and milk it a bit, but I don't think they expected how poorly the first part would be received before they, you know, really, you know, lat spread and lock themselves into this path here. But who knows, maybe Christmas miracles do happen. Is it going to sound like fanfic and a lot of like dangerous levels of hopium, but maybe Bandai learned their lesson here with part 1, where they realized that they can't just, you know, plop out any amount of garbage and people will swallow it with a smile on their face and endlessly support it and spend money or whatever. Maybe now they'll get the message and learn that they need to actually put real time and resources into developing something meaningful. Anime is bigger than it has ever been, which means there's far less leniency from the audience to just stomach.
It is true though, like, honestly, chat, I feel like 10 years ago, maybe not even 10, maybe let's go 13 to 15 years ago, season 3 would have low-key been accepted by the community. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like over the years, bro, the standard, as anime has gotten more popular and popular and popular, just the standard of animation has increased so damn much that it's such a high bar, man. You can't get away with no bad animation, chat, because you got a whole load of Twitter niggas down your throat, whole load of Reddit niggas down your throat that think they know animation because they know about Sakuga, and do you know what I mean? So they think they know about animation and they're critiquing literally every. We've got people who will go through every frame of an episode. Do you know what I mean? Just for like screenshots and stuff to talk about. So you can't get away with anything, bro. Like the standard for animation is so damn high, bro. So I do feel sorry for them because low-key 15 years ago, chat, they would have gotten away with this. They would have gotten away with that type of animation and no one would have batted an eyelid, bro. I promise you that. Actually, why are you calling it season 3 part 2 with that amount of time in between? Just call it season 4. No, Kodar, you don't know bro. If you saw the way the finale ended, you would understand why it's a part 2 and not a season 4, bro. Yo, the way the last episode ended, bro.
Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but no games?
Hold on. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but no game? What does that even mean? Unlimited games but no games? What does that mean? What does that even mean? Unlimited bacon sounds really good right now. I can't even lie. Yeah, that's the way the last episode ended for One Punch Man. Like how they ended off that season, bro. You thought that there'd be a next episode next week. Literally, the way it ended was so abrupt, bro. Like it has to be a part 2. Second thing is the funny shit for me. Sakuga by definition is the highlight of an animation and a special moment for anime. Yeah, those motherfuckers expect every moment of anime being peak of animation. That's what I'm saying, bro. Isn't it so nuts? Isn't it so nuts? But we have been spoiled as anime fans. We have definitely been spoiled in terms of like just the production quality and the quality of animation we've been getting. Like even just look at One Piece from Wano, chat. The production quality of One Piece from Wano is nuts, bro. Like the jump in animation is crazy, and for them to deliver that weekly is so insane, bro. But that just goes to show the level of quality that is demanded from anime now is bro, it's crazy, man. I do feel sorry for them to a certain degree, bro, because how do you keep up with that, bro? There's no longer like, especially when these isekais, bro, these these isekais that no one be talking about are getting the craziest animation. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to step up your game as a popular shonen anime, or just a popular anime in general. You got up your game, bro. You do. Yo, Sammy Sue, yo, happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year. Wishing you the best for 2026. And everybody in your chat too, man. Hopefully you reach all your goals. Hopefully your New Year's resolutions are met by the end of next year. Hopefully. Do you know what I mean? Fingers crossed. And yeah. Chat, I still got an hour left for me until New Year. Yeah. Got an hour left for me, baby.
Trash to this
let's finish this video
here, where it's like almost insulting to the human eye. There are just so many other things, they'll just go watch something else. It's not like Pokemon fans, where no matter how shitty the Pokemon game is that comes out, they'll still just play it, swallow the shit with a smile on their face. Here, people are a lot less receptive to that. They'll just go watch something else and drop this because it's just not very good. It's just a stupid decision across the board, even from a business perspective of trying to save a couple of doubloons on the bottom line by giving them no time and money to make your anime. You just stand to lose more than you could ever possibly gain there. It's just silly. Especially for something like One Punch Man, where there is only 3 seasons in the last 10 years. They haven't built up like the brainwashing like Pokemon has, and I know I've already made this point before.
It was definitely just a money grab, by the way. I want you guys to know that. Because realistically, One Punch Man really isn't like, the One Punch Man manga is way more popular than the One Punch Man anime, chat. Way more popular. And so for them to like really like, you know, get this season out, it was a money grab, chat, 100%. And Hondo, they're like, yo, let's get this money. And they don't even care as well, because most of their sales probably come from the manga sales, not from anime at all. Just think about it. How are we all watching anime right now, chat? Think about it. Like, truly think about it, chat. You know what I mean? We streaming this shit. We're not buying it. We're not buying a Blu-ray. Oh, I mean, someone's gonna buy the Blu-rays. That's straight money in their pocket. But other than that, chat, everything comes from a third party, or we pirating that shit, you know what I mean? So how are they making it? They're probably making most of the money from manga sales, chat. And so it's just like, yo, let's just get this out just to promote the manga. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's a very good play, by the way. Let's make the anime super shit, so you guys are gonna want to read the manga instead. Whoa! Wait a minute. Chat, I'm rethinking their whole entire strategy, bro. Their whole entire strategy is to rage bait niggas from the beginning. We just wasn't tapped in. Whoa! If that's their playbook, yo. Because think about it, chat. For the past how many weeks, all that the anime community's been talking about for the most part is One Punch Man, bro. Real talk. Look how much clout they got for that, even if it's bad clout. But for every person who's dropped the anime, they're probably gonna pick up the manga. Yo, this is a great. I can't even doubt. Like, yeah, maybe. Hold on, Bandai. You might have been. You might have cooked.
An app comparison where people will just watch it no matter what. With One Punch Man, a ton of people dropped it because it was shitty. The only people that stuck with it are masochists and fans that just couldn't look away from the train wreck. They had to watch how their boy was being massacred here with season 3 of a beloved IP. I'm in that group. It was a stupid decision, and hopefully this message has made it loud and clear into the minds of the Bandai executives that made the initial call to spend no money and give no time to JC staff. Hopefully with part 2, that has really sunk in, and they are going to actually put more money and give JC staff more time, so they can hopefully get back to what they were doing with season 3's. Oh god, good lord, that was like poison coming out of my lips.
Hey, am I right? You see, am I right? I can't see that as well, bro.
Hopefully, we never see anything.
She brought a live pigeon into the house, dude. I was like, what the fuck is your problem? Because what they love to do, right? They love to like hunt, but then show you their kill as well. You know what I mean? Like, I did this. Here you go. No, keep the shit outside. But a live pigeon, imagine how chaotic it is for a live pigeon to be in your house, bro. Crazy.
Like,
It's like, bro, leave your predator days behind you, bro. That's not who you are. We domesticated you niggas. You shouldn't be like this. You should just be cute and stay in a fucking corner. Stop trying to hunt these. Stop trying to be someone you're not. Stop trying to be someone you're not. You're not that. You're not a cheetah. You're not a panther. You're not a lion. You're not one of those. You're a little chibi cat. Come away. Cat. Like, do what we told you to do. Or what we bred you to do, man. Just stay cute. No, I'm joking. That sounds kind of crazy. Do you know what it is? If I say stuff like that, do you know how many, like, middle-aged white women will be after me, bro? They'd want to cancel me so bad. The cat gives you his kill, it thinks you're a terrible hunter and wants to share with you. Or so I'm told, so you probably. Probably, maybe. But I feel like sometimes they just want to show your prize, bro. I think it's kind of like egotistical or something. I don't know.
Season 3 ever again. Holy shit. Anyway, I'll stop yapping about it. The season 3 part 1 is over.
Yeah. What's crazy is everybody who was hating on season 3, they're gonna watch the season 3 part 2 though. Even if it's just because they want to shit on it, they're gonna watch it. So they've got a strong audience here for it. It's crazy. Anyway, chat. Discord. But before we do Discord chat, let me go and take another piss. Because I'm on my 4th drink. Chat, I'm drunk, I think. Same. Actually, no. Oh, I was about to type, I'm almost there. That would have been a crazy pause. All right, chat. Let me go take a piss, bro, and I will be right back. I'm gonna do some Discord YouTube videos. Daniel. Actually, never mind. All right, we are back. We are back, baby. Hold up. Wait a minute. I need to find where it was at. Wait, what the fuck? Chat, where was we at? Oh, there's. Okay, I found it. Don't worry. Found it. FGO finale was crazy. We're in the game, yeah? Alright, see. Damn, it's late as hell, Puzzle, bro. Golly. Yeah, I'll keep the VOD up, bro. Don't worry about it. Happy New Year's and all that. And, yeah, man, I'll see you next time, bro. The CJ Deschamps vid? No, I'm pretty sure it was. Oh, yeah. You're right. I was like, wait, what? But yeah, you're right. Yeah. Before we get into this though, chat, hold on. Let me just. You know how people are. Discord stream is starting right now. Oh yeah, it's popping off now. Can you hear it? Imagine chat. Alright, let's pin that and then let's jump in. Alright. Let us go. The most disrespectful moments in anime history 10.
Just got punched out of his clothes and sent flying across the block. This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. Like, y'all realize this nigga can't ever show his face in public ever again, right? Because he gonna be walking down the street one day and they gonna be like, oh my God, you're the guy that went viral on Twitter for getting punched out of his clothes and was wearing some
what anime is that?
Like, dude, you're cooked for life. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of the most disrespectful moments in anime history with a twist. I'm gonna be real with y'all, the twist ain't revealed till like the last moment, technically.
FNAF 2 audio PTSD, bro. I can sense it from a mile away, dog. Isn't that crazy? That 24-hour stream, trauma. Bro, that's crazy. Before that 24-hour stream, I wouldn't have known what that sound was, chat. But I know it all too well now. My goodness.
3 with a twist. I'm gonna be real with y'all. The twist ain't revealed till like the last moment. Technically not to the end, but today we got 5 of some of the most unhinged, diabolical, jaw-dropping moments to ever be animated. So let's not waste no more time. Without further ado. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right to it. Moment number 1. Osaragi teaching Dump how to praise God. Man, yo, let me tell y'all, bro. Shorty right here, Osaragi, is a bona fide demon. And again, this is another case where you could just tell by her appearance. Her daily fit is a funeral dress. She dresses for the occasion while she is out here killing us with no emotion at all. She is literally the Grim Reaper. And oh, girl right here, Dump, had a one-on-one date with the Grim Reaper herself.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much. All right, so let me close my window, bro. You're doing too much. What do we? Do you see what I'm saying, chat? Like, bro, it's gonna be worse in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, it's actually gonna be worse, bro. Them fireworks are gonna go crazy. Yeah, chat. It's not bullets ringing off. Don't worry. I don't got people shooting in my house. Although it sounds like it. It's just fireworks, chat. It's just fireworks. I don't know how it sounds on your end. So obviously it's picking up through my mic, but crazy, bro. Anyway,
fit is a funeral
should be better
dress.
now.
She dresses for the occasion while she is out here killing us with no emotion.
Oh,
she's literally
she's from Sakamoto, right?
Had a one-on-one date with the Grim Reaper herself. Now, how all this went down? Slur sent a bunch of serial killers to Japan to take out Sakamoto and the Order. An old psycho fine shit Dump, who was
I never watched it this far though, but we'll watch anyway.
Out of her body, decided to go after Osaragi.
Ah, she bad as fuck. Is she black, by the way? She look like she got some melanin, but I don't know. I don't know if it's that Usopp melanin or what kind of melanin is this?
Simply thought she was unattractive. She deadass hates ugly niggas. If she thinks you're chopped, she's gonna kill you.
Damn. Never mind, chat. Never mind. Never mind.
So later on one day, Osaragi went to the shrine to go pray. And you would not believe what she started to pray for. She started praying saying, "Dear God, I pray that you bring one of these serial killers to me so I can kill them and dismember them myself. I hope to receive this blessing. Amen." So after she finished praying, Dump pulls up right behind her. Her prayers were answered immediately. So she shoots a spike from her body, trying to
bro, the straight
Osaragi.
with the
Osaragi somehow
with the uppercut, dude.
With a coin, and she's saying after that, "Oh, thank God, my prayers have been answered. I'm about to kill a bitch today." So now I want y'all to prepare yourselves to see one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen.
Oh man!
Shorty told Dump, "Hello, ma'am. Do you know how to praise God?"
What?
Oh,
the church music in the back is killing me, bro.
The Lord. So she palms her head, takes her over to the statue and
oh my
slams her into
God.
life. And she told her, "First, you bow twice." Then while Shorty is struggling unconscious, she claps her in the face, then claps her again and told her, "Then you clap twice." Then picks her up and drives her face into the offering table.
Oh
then after
no.
she planted her face in the table, last thing she said was, "And don't forget, make your offering." And flicks a coin at her unconscious body, just face planted in the ground. So after she just got embarrassed.
That's crazy racism. That's crazy racism. First black character we get to see in Sakamoto Days, and again, I'm joking. But you know what? That's crazy because that would be some people's actual talking points. Like some people actually get mad as hell because that happened. Anyway.
Freaky psycho fine shit gets up and start licking her lips and saying, "Ooh, I can't."
Oh, she not done. She wants more.
Ass bitch. So Dump tries to attack her again, but Osaragi blocks that
Dude,
attack again.
what's up with her nails?
This time with a briefcase, and Dump started getting pissed off because Osaragi's just toying with her. She's blocked both of her attacks with a coin in a briefcase and was beating the hell out of her while she was praising God. So Dump just goes unga bunga on her, shooting her spikes at her. So Osaragi jumps up trying
Bro,
to
what are
dodge,
these
but Dump
spikes?
ends up taking away her briefcase from her and throws it out the window. And yo, look at the disappointment in her face. She's not enthused at all. This just pissed her off. She's thinking in her head, oh my God, my precious. So after throwing her money in the bank briefcase overboard, Osaragi officially
The money in the
stopped
bank
fucking around.
briefcase.
She ripped down and kicked the temple bell at her, sending Psycho flying to a different map. So after Dump just got hit with a stage change, she started doing some
Stage
freaky
change,
shit.
I'm dead.
I kid you not, she started shooting the spikes out of her titties. And then after that, she started licking her lips. Oh, hell nah. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I can't call her fine shit no more. This is too freaky.
Define too freaky.
Her new name from now on is Freaky Spike Bitch or some shit. I don't know. Anyways, when Freaky Spike Bitch shot them spikes out of her titties, she completely bricked and only hit Osaragi's hand. And this right here is when Dump started regretting everything. Osaragi starts walking her down with her hand impaled, moving through the spike, grabs her hand and tells her, I'm about to rock your shit, twin. Send her freaky ass into another building. And Osaragi was not done. She was about to tee off on this freaky hoe. Dump ran at her and shot a spike. She parries it, then she jumps up, then kicked her so hard the bitch spun 5
Bro,
times.
she getting
She wasn't even done after
cooked.
that. She started jumping.
Might have missed double finger from One Piece.
Turning
Yeah,
into
actually,
a
you're
human
right.
Pinball machine. So after Osaragi finished juggling her, she ends up being conveniently right by her briefcase. And guess what is inside her briefcase? She had a big ass buzzsaw in that bitch. And when Dump saw this, she knew it was over because her backstory started playing, talking about how she became a serial killer because she wanted to be loved. Like, nigga, what? Weird ass, freak ass hoe. And y'all have watched enough anime, so y'all know good and well. This is anime 101. If a character is near death and starts seeing their backstory, there is a 99.9% chance that they're about to die. And she straight up told Shorty before she killed her,
Bro, what the fuck?
I am needed by God.
It's so
Because
huge.
of that reason, I love you. And tell me why she's smiling right now. What the fuck? You know what, bruh? I guess she got her final wish before she was about to die for somebody to love her. Bonkers. So Osaragi wraps up.
It's so funny, like, don't you feel like mangakas just always have to add that backstory that makes them a little bit more human? Do you know what I mean? Like, just kill them. You don't need to make them more human, but like, they love layers. They love the layers it brings, but sometimes you just don't need the layers. Sometimes just kill them because they're evil. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's always right before they die too. It's like, yeah, let's just drop this so you feel sorry for them a little bit. It's like, some guys just need to die, bro. You know what I mean? Like, get them out of it.
Dashes at Shorty and splits this freaky spike bitch down the middle.
Fatality.
And with that, Osaragi continued to spread the word of God to these freaky ass hoes. All right, let's keep this disrespectful party going, shall we? So, moment number 2, Nagumo embarrassing a nonchalant dreadhead. Now, we're still on Sakamoto days.
Still on Sakamoto.
This time, however, though, the serial killer is this big buff dreadhead nigga called the Minimalist.
All right, bro. If he gets cooked again, bro, now I'm like, yeah, how about racism, allegedly? Because 2 people of melanin getting cooked up straight away, Jack. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Dude goes around crushing things to as small as they can get. And his target was Sakamoto. So later on that same day.
It really came out after season 2 came out. Is this season 2 content, chat? I thought season 2 isn't out yet. Or is it out? Apparently season 2 looked really good though in terms of like animation. They stepped it up after season 1. I've heard anyway.
He pulls up to Sakamoto's convenience store and he
look
ends
cool,
up
though.
confronting his wife. So she tells him,
He's been up for a while.
"Excuse me,
Wow.
sir, can I help you with
Okay, I'm bugging,
anything?"
man.
And he tells her, "Hey bitch, where your fat ass husband at?" So to start intimidating her, this man grabs the cash register and starts crushing it into a ball. Then
Who always used to do that in Baki? It was the, what do you call it? The Yakuza guy, innit? I can't remember his name though.
After that, he rips the desk in two. So
Damn, I can't remember his name.
Intimidation tactic.
He's always just
straight
crushed
up
off
looked
with his
at her and
hands.
Told her one more time.
His grip was
I'ma
nuts.
ask you one more time. Where is that fat ass nigga Sakamoto? But Sakamoto's wife was not acting like herself at all. She was weirdly calm this entire situation. And the reason why is because it wasn't her at all. She dislocates his arm and stabs him in the neck. So he ends up falling down. And then she just looks at him and tells him, "Gotcha, nigga." And she turns into Nagumo.
Oh yeah, this guy. Okay.
As Sakamoto's wife to just
I remember this guy.
And the knife that he stabbed him with was a toy knife. And he was like, "Oh man, you're lucky that wasn't real, bro. Looks like my goofy ass forgot to swap it out for a real one." So the minimalist is pissed off. He like, "Oh hell nah, man, I'ma kill you, nigga." But Nagumo teleports right behind him. And look at this dude's face. Man. Just by this frame, you can tell by the face he making. I should have just bought some Newports and left. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. What he does to bro is honestly worse than what Osaragi did to Freaky Spike bitch. So the minimalist starts bragging, saying, "Man, I've killed 432 people. But what your goofy ass gonna do to me, huh, nigga?" And when bro said this, Nagumo deadass looked at bro like, "Wow, man, that's amazing. You count everybody that you kill? Holy, you might be smarter than a 5th grader." So this pisses dude off. So he goes in the puncher but hits straight air. And this man Nagumo is just chilling on top of the shelf with bro's phone. And he's just looking through it like, "Wow, man, I'm disappointed. How are you a 6'5" nonchalant dreadhead and your phone is as dry as the Sahara Desert?" Like, really?
Bro, he could have become an NFL player. Do you know what I mean? Earn millions and just live out his days peacefully, bro. Do you know what I mean?
My nigga, no.
I bet that was his backstory. NFL player. He's got a cyborg backstory, chat. You know, was into football but got injured early on, so couldn't continue football no more. Now he's taking it out on the whole entire world.
Hoes at all? Dude, Dennis would be ashamed. So this pissed him off. But what sent him over the edge is when Nagumo said, "I wonder what I'll find in your search history."
Chat. Who else? Chat. If someone had to search for your search history right now, on your phone, not even on your desktop, because I know on your phone is worse. How many of you are surviving that, bro? How many of you can give your phone to someone else and let them search your search history and you'll be good? Let me tell you something. Someone catches my phone, bro. Woo-wee. Over them search history, I don't know how am I gonna explain that shit. But okay, yeah, true. Incognito. Okay, scrap that. What if you're involved in a police case and they sent out a warrant for your phone? Like, bruh. And in this case, like in court, they have to read out your search history just for the case. You're dunzo. Well, I'm dunzo. Well, not done, like, nothing crazy, but it's like, yo. You know what I mean? Mine's not bad in terms of like, I wouldn't get incriminated whatsoever. It would just be, I feel like a whole lot of people will be looking at me at like a new light. You feel me? Like, oh. Woo! Let me tell you something. I'm not new when it comes to that feet category, bruh. I'm not new.
And look how mad this nigga gets. Oh my God. Looks like this man does not use the incognito browser for you know what. And he like, "I'ma kill you, nigga." So he starts to chuck metal balls.
Bro,
like
what's in this search history? I want to know now.
Just casually dodging every single one. So after this man just tried to hit him for like 5 minutes straight, the entire convenience store is wrecked and Nagumo just disappeared.
Damn, bro.
Bro got impatient and started to look for him. So he opens.
He's gonna pay for these damages. Hopefully we got insurance on this.
Another version of himself pops up and starts choking this man through the glass. Through the door. And just look at this man.
This guy feels like the most JoJo character ever.
And Nagumo turns back.
You know what I mean?
"Gotcha, nigga." So he throws him across the room and starts.
I feel like he does the most JoJo shit ever.
And says, "I'll let you choose how you die." As this man pulls out a weapon
Damn.
with 6 attachments, and he tells them, pick a number 1 through 6. So the minimalist just loses it and tries to crush him, but Nagumo just tells bro, oh man, you're no fun. So looks like we're rolling the die. And yo, I'ma tell you, this is one of the nastiest things I've ever seen. He shows his hands and he's like, ooh, where did it go? And it ended up being in his mouth. So he spat out number 3.
This is not
So
JoJo
Nagumo
teacher.
grabbed his head with a oversized can opener and cut his head clean off.
Oh my god. Bro, they be killing niggas in Sakamoto.
Things I've ever seen. From going through this man's phone, choking him to death with his own body, doing a magic trick,
Gran Turismo 4?
then
Actually, no, it's
killing
not.
him with a oversized can.
Yeah, what OST is that? It's not Gran Turismo, right? It might be though. I think they had it in Gran Turismo.
Own body, doing a magic trick mid-fight, then killing him with a oversized can opener? Yeah, man, this
An
dude just went
oversized
outside.
can opener, like decapitating someone like that
Alrighty,
is
ladies
crazy.
and gentlemen. Moment number 3. Shizuo punching a man out of his fit. Now y'all look. If y'all have never seen Do Rah Rah Rah, I'ma recommend it to you right now. It's a good watch. Cause there's some
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that, I can't lie.
in this show. And one of the main culprits of wildness in this show is none other than
Why are you just
Shizuo
kicking a
Heiwa-jima.
car?
And what I'm about to show you is a top 10 disrespectful moment of all time. So let's set the stage real quick. The reason why this happened is because of Isaiah. Because earlier on this day, this man was in a fight with this goofy ass gangster nigga. And when bro attacked him, Isaiah dodged it, but he just didn't dodge it. He also scalped this nigga's head. He gave bro a ball spot of doom right in front of the girls he was trying to impress. So
GG's. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm one of those guys that I wouldn't even be in a situation in the first place. But if I am, I'm cutting my losses, bro. It's okay, bro. You got this one. Like, there's no coming, like, I'm not taking the risk of having to, like, because you, at this point in time, chat, to regain some semblance of aura back, you've got to cook this nigga, bro. And, like, your chances are so slim. Like, I'm out of there, bro. I'll just call it a day, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'll just make a Twitter thread, bro, and try and cancel him or some shit. I'll try and set him up and cancel him on Twitter or something. You know?
this nigga was quite literally scaring the hoes. So he either has to cut that shit off and restart or spend thousands of dollars on a hair transplant. Now I want y'all to remember this dude because he's gonna be back later. So now we fast forward 5 minutes later. So Isaiah is just chilling on the street talking to Mikado. But while this man was just having a conversation, a trash can comes flying and hits Isaiah across the head.
Damn.
And the person who threw that trash can was Shizuo. And bro was not here to goof around. He was ready to fight Isaiah on sight. So when these two were about to just start duking it out in the middle of the street, the nigga with the bald spot pulls back up and he brings a bunch of goons with him. So they start surrounding Isaiah and Shizuo.
You
And
wearing the
old boy
beanie
start
now,
telling
bro.
Isaiah, hey, you punk pussy dumb bitch. We about to you up for fucking up my hairline from earlier, nigga. Yeah, you don't with the dollars and get away with it, nigga. But when they had them surrounded, they ended up realizing that they had Shizuo surrounded as well. And dude's name is feared throughout these streets.
This guy was just kicking a car, bro.
So this is when the wild
Like it was nothing.
old boy in this blue hat was so scared his fight or flight senses took over. So his body started moving on his own and he runs up and smacks Shizuo across the head.
You know what's crazy? It's so funny because I've been in a situation like this, yeah, when someone really wanted to fight me. I'm not really someone who gets into fights a lot, right? Because, and this is one of the reasons why, right? Someone wanted to fight me, bro, and he punched me in my face, like as hard as he could. I knew it was as hard as he could. And like an anime character, I was like I tanked it. I was like, and I just started laughing in his face, chat. And he immediately was like, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. He already knew what was up. I just started laughing in his face, like, and he knew what was up because he knew, like, if I really charged up, chat, I could have charged up and fuck him up. I could have charged the fuck up and he will be on the floor. And I was just laughing, bro, because I couldn't believe he did that shit. And he said sorry before I did anything, and I was like, okay. He knows. I was like, yeah, he knows, bro. Funny.
So after he smacked bro upside the head, the dollars is like, hold on, twin, he might not be as strong as they say. But then this man started screaming. So bro started telling old boy in this hat, you aimed for my head. You have to know a blow like that can kill a nigga, right? And this means you were intentionally trying to kill me, right? So whatever happens
oh, he's bleeding off that too.
You deserve, right? And look at this stare. Bro stared into this man's soul. And old boy knew his life as he knew it was over. Damn, watch this man. Sends bro flying out of his clothes and knocked out.
Bro, out of clothes is so crazy to me.
Jesus, man. This might be one of the most devastating
This is only number 3
of all time. Like, let's look back at this again. This dude really just got punched out of his clothes and sent flying across the block. This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. Like, y'all realize this nigga can't ever show his face in public ever again, right? Because he gonna be walking down the street one day and they gonna be like, oh my God, you're the guy that went viral on Twitter for getting punched out of his clothes and was wearing some tight ass tidy whities. Like, dude, you're cooked for life. And just look at him twitching over there like a dead buck. Like, oh my God.
Bro, the tidy white chat. Who wears tidy whites, bro? Like, why are we in 2025, 2026 wearing them type of, bro, please, bro. Get yourself some boxers, get yourself some tight boxers. You know what I mean? Why are we wearing those? Why are we wearing those undergarments that's like showing up the entire thigh, bro? The entire thigh is exposed. Like, what do we do? What are we doing, bro?
So after that happened, Shizuo was not done because every one of these gang members now have a receipt that needs to be paid. So he goes after the gang members. Look at dude right here. He was
he tried
trying to
running.
run away, but Shizuo said, nah, nigga.
Oh, he grabbed him from the arse too.
And just started bodying every single gang member. And look at old ball spot. This man fearing for his life, thinking in his head like, oh God, the rumors were true. This nigga really is Ikabakuru's King Fan. So the dudes behind him was like, nah, we're out, bro. As Shizuo runs up behind Baldy and kicked him so hard, the beanie fell off his head. So the world could see that beautiful bald spot.
Damn, crossfire
was
too.
beating the hell out of everybody. Isaiah was like, yep, I'm out of here. But Shizuo looked at him like, hell nah, nigga. As he picks up a vending machine and tries to throw it at this man. But that brother Simon came from the roof to stop the vending machine from hitting this man, bro. But yeah, man, that's the moment, bro. This man.
What is happening in that anime, bro?
Punched a man out of his clothes.
Anime looks so chaotic.
An entire gang after that. Like, dude, what the f? All right, let's keep it pushing. Moment number 4. Ichigo calling an ambulance before a fight. Yep, we're finally doing this moment. Now, this is quick, but this moment is a absolute classic. So
I remember
these dudes
this.
were bullying Chad. And I don't know why, but out of all the people you chose to bully, you chose to bully Chad? You chose to bully a buff-ass 6'5" Latino nigga?
That's my boy
that
right
looked
there,
like
but
he
it's been the one thing about Thousand Year Blood War and just Bleach in general, they've not done my boy justice, bro. When he first got his powers shot, I thought the sky is the ceiling for this dude, bro. Like, I genuinely thought like his potential could skyrocket right here. Like, his potential skyrocketed, bro. I'm like, yo, this is the coldest motherfucker ever, bro. It's a shame, Trash, a shame. Non-stop crazy shit in the anime. It looks like it, I can't lie. It looks like it.
30, but he's 16? Yeah, these dudes deserve every amount of ass whooping that they got, because this is just idiotic. So earlier on in the day, our boy Chad was just walking and chilling. Listening
The guy
to
is wearing his headphones, bro. Yo, what a fucking goat, bro. Chad, dude. What a fucking goat.
So earlier on in the day, our boy Chad was just walking and chilling, listening to some music and minding his own business. Now these two idiots decided to sneak Chad with this big ass rock. Like, dude, you know you can kill a person with this size of a rock, right? Like, these dudes was trying to catch a case. So he comes behind Chad and hits him across the head. So later on that day, Chad wakes up surrounded by a bunch of bullies, and in front of him is this ugly ass nigga. Like, if you looked up the definition of chopped, bro would be the first person that pops up on Google Images. Cause Jesus, man. So old Chop dude decides to rip off Chad's amulet, and before he was about to break it, he said, "You know who else is chopped? My mom."
My mom.
Ichigo really out of nowhere and hit a drive-by.
Bro, back in those days, Ichigo loved the dropkick, bro. He was dropkicking everybody, including his dad. He loved the drop
on
kick.
this chopped ass nigga and rode him like a skateboard. So after Ichigo laid bro out, he starts picking bro's pockets and takes his phone. So old chop dude is like, wait, I didn't get to finish my joke. Do you want to know who else is chopped? So after Ichigo stomps bro's face in, this man calls 119, aka 911 for us. So the dude pick up on the phone like, this is 911. What is your emergency? I need an ambulance. You know what? Matter of fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. So this man drops the phone and starts beating the hell out of all the bullies. This man just took on a 1v5 and called 5 ambulances pre-ass whooping. Like, do you know how much confidence?
And they gotta pay them bills too. That's crazy. I'll be so mad, bro. You get your ass beat and now you have to pay those bills too for the ass whooping you just got. That's crazy. I'm so glad I live in the UK, bro, because that can never happen to me. I don't have to pay no bills. But for you guys out there in America, bro, shoot.
You have to call 5 ambulances in advance. This is just wicked work, and he beat their ass. He stood 10 toes down. Bro actually pulled off that legendary meme.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our final moment and the twist of this video. Moment number 5, Kuvira proving Korra is washed. Yep, last moment ain't anime.
Here we go, Korra.
It though. But anyways, so Korra ends up
I
confronting
know which Korra though, so.
Kuvira's trying to take over Zaofu so she can unite the Earth Kingdom under her tyrannical rule. Now this is Korra's first fight back after Zahir put her on a wheelchair for 3 years. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, Zahir trial
3
will
years?
happen one day, cause that nigga was cold as hell. But anyways, Korra decided to fight Kuvira so she wouldn't take over
3
Zaofu.
years, bro.
So
I
Kuvira
commissioned
was
for 3 years.
Fine. My soldiers, I am giving you all a front row seat to show you all that the Avatar is washed. Her sorry ass could never live up to the legacy of Avatar Aang. So let me show you why she's the worst Avatar of all time. And man, Korra did not beat the allegations this fight, because this was just brutal. So Korra starts it off with firebending, but Kuvira is weaving every attack. And then look at this, man. Kuvira gets inside, hits her with the earthbending combo. Then she hits her with the metal bending, then flips her ass and throws her on the ground. And while all the soldiers are cheering, look at Kuvira feeling herself. She over here emoting like Ali, like, yeah, I knew your ass was washed. So then here go the next sequence. Korra tries to use airbending now, but she dodges it, ducks the fire and hits her with the hell sweep, and hits her with another shot for good measure.
Damn. The only reason I'd watch Legend of Korra is because of the animation look good. Like the fight scenes look good as fuck.
A lot of y'all, bro, we gotta find Kuvira's actual birth certificate. Cause no way she was born in the Earth Kingdom. She had to be born in the Weave Nation. Cause dog, look at this. Korra is using every single element, but she can't land shit. While Kuvira's just bobbing and weaving, bobbing and weaving.
Damn.
And then look at this. Kuvira takes out Korra's leg, blindfolds her, and hits her so hard she goes flying. And I mean, bro, it just gets worse from here. She jumps up trying to do aerial attacks, but Kuvira hit her with an anti-air, knocking her on her ass again.
The anti-air is crazy.
She tries to hit her with another 2-piece. Failed. Then Kuvira hits her with metal again and lifts her up and throws her down. The Avatar is
Who
getting
is this?
whooped
She metal bending
by a
too?
background
What the
character
fuck?
from season 3. This is fucking embarrassing. And then look at this. Korra has the bright idea to earthbend against her. Kuvira stops it immediately and just sends it right back at her. Like, what made you think earthbending was the answer against Kuvira? One of the best earthbenders in the fucking series. Like, come on now. So Korra was getting her ass whooped so bad. Sue straight up yelled at her and told her, bitch, if you don't go into the Avatar state right now, like, what are we doing? So when Kuvira jumps up and tries to finish Korra, Korra finally goes into the Avatar state and blows Kuvira off of her. So Korra actually ends up landing a nasty hit, finally dropping Kuvira. And it looks like Korra has finally locked in. Maybe she wasn't washed after those 3 years in a wheelchair. But when Korra was about to finish her off, her PTSD from last season kicked in as she Avatar state.
What the fuck just happened? This is what you got poisoned? I don't remember that. After I've never watched it, so I couldn't tell you.
But when Korra was about to finish her off, her PTSD from last season kicked in as she
Okay, I think that's just an editing issue. What the fuck? That's a video.
Avatar state falls to her knees, and Kuvir's just looking at her with disappointment like, damn, I knew you were washed, but not this bad.
That was the
so
video,
Kuvir
chat.
strings Korra up, slams her in the ground, and puts her in the prison. And that was it. KO. Korra was cooked. She got washed by Kuvira in 5 minutes tops and only landed 1 hit, which
I'll give her like leeway because she just come back from being in a wheelchair for 3 years, so I guess we can allow her for this, right? Like I'm not still she got cooked up though, but like
was in the Avatar state, by the way. Like, holy moly, man. So Kuvira walks her down, and she's ready to make the Avatar reincarnate right now. But Opal and Genoa saves Korra's ass, and they end up having to retreat. And look at Kuvira hyping up her niggas like, I told y'all she was washed! Zafu is ours, nigga!
Good video. Goody video, you. 8 minutes till New Year's for me, chat. 8 minutes until New Year's for me. What a day, what a life, what a year. The 7 levels of power system. Pave lover. You seen the real Lotus fight? Korra went kind of feral. No, I've not seen anything Korra, you know. Again, I feel like I told you guys after like the first episode, I was just like, no fucking with this. I watched this video, but there's one thing I don't agree with. Okay, let's see.
There are tons of unique power systems in anime and manga. Some are absolutely legendary. Some are okay, and some are just bad. So here are the 7 levels of power systems, starting from the absolute worst to the ones you'll remember forever. Level 1, noob. This is the absolute bottom. Level 1 is the place where you're going to ask yourself, why is there even a power system in that thing? They often feel like they were just copy-pasted from something way better without the parts that made the thing they copied cool. Those are the systems that usually have the most basic abilities you could think of. The real problem isn't that they're boring. It's just that they make their stories so much worse. For example, there's a whole category of anime called isekai, and most of them go something like this.
Here we go,
A random
chat.
person is transported or reincarnated in some kind of
Here we go.
which sounds interesting until you realize that most of them just take their entire power system from whatever role-playing game they could think of. I'm talking about literal game screens floating in front of the characters with their levels, health, magic. I'm talking fireballs, water magic, that kind of stuff. The magic systems in these shows are so predictable. Every single character is either the sword person, the magic person, or the bow person. Most of the time, the main character is so freaking overpowered that having a power system doesn't really matter anyway. There are no smart tactics, creative problem solving, interesting abilities. No, that's lame. We just want to one-shot stuff. Okay, but seriously, there are some really genuinely awesome isekai out there that do all these things in way more interesting ways. But a lot of them do not. Level 1 also
Right.
includes series
That's the
like
point of
Solo
isekais,
Leveling
though.
that have extremely beautiful
There's so
animation,
many.
but nothing else. The main character of this series is called Jinwoo, and he's basically the only person that can become. It also includes series like Solo Leveling that have extremely beautiful animation, but nothing else. The main character of this series is called Jinwoo, and he's basically the only person that can become stronger by slowly leveling up, like in a video game. And when I say slowly, what I actually mean is that by episode 25, he's already one of the strongest characters in the entire show. Every single episode, he gets new abilities, new weapons, new moves. The entire idea is that he becomes super overpowered super fast. But because of that, there isn't
I don't know if Solo Leveling's only got animation. I don't know if it's only animation, Solo Leveling. There's a little bit more to that. I feel like you're doing a disservice. Solo Leveling, bro.
strategy or specific rules. There's a scene where he fights this thing. Is this final boss kind of enemy that's
that fight was fucking insane.
Everyone in the series in like seconds. This looks like it's going to be a tough fight. They both go all out. Jinwoo is having a very difficult time. They punch each other. They start flying. The insect attacks. Watch out, watch out, watch out! As Jinwoo is about to lose, the video game system appears and saves Jinwoo, and he wins the fight without a scratch. Listen, the video game thing is cool, but if it's the solution to every problem, then what is the point of a power system? But seriously, I genuinely like solo leveling.
That is a problem with making your characters overpowered very quickly. But I feel like solo leveling does a great job because we see the level up. Normally you won't see it. Normally it's off screened and like they just come back powerful as fuck. We've seen how Jinwoo has been able to level up from the beginning. And we know there's a system, and the only reason he's leveling up like this, and the thing is his level up is smart, it's efficient level ups too. Like obviously the system is turning to enter certain like places where he levels up and stuff like that. But he's doing it very efficiently to the point where he's leveling up a lot more quicker. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I like that because that's IQ from him as well. Like he's correctly grinding the game, grinding the system, grinding the farming, farming the system. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like would solo leveling be as, I don't think solo leveling would be good if he wasn't as OP as he is though. At the same time. And I feel like from what I've heard, chat, like he's not strong. He's not, compared to other people, he's not even that strong. Like, you know what I mean? There's way more stronger people than him. So from what I've heard anyway.
Fights are cool, the action scenes are beautiful, and honestly, sometimes you just want to watch someone get ridiculously overpowered and one-shot their enemies without having to think too much about how everything works. But does that create an interesting power system? No.
Awesome fights, by the manual?
Bad power.
Yeah, apparently the manual is really good.
Good systems are about many things like clear rules, limits, consistency, cool powers, original abilities that you've never seen before, and so much more. The best systems combine all these things, but level 1 systems do not have any of these things. Level 2, background character. Level 2 is where things get a tiny bit better, and that's because they focus on the basics. We're starting to see power systems with some depth and a couple of cool abilities here and there, but they're still very far from perfect. They do their job, but in the end, they're still basic.
Fireworks are popping off right now, chat. It's not even midnight yet, you fuckers. We got 1 minute left. Can you hear that? I've got my window closed and you can hear that shit. That's crazy. But yeah, once again, chat. Right now, we've just reached New Year's, chat. You know what I mean? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's, chat, bro. Hope 2026 is going to become the best year of your life, bro, because I'm hoping it's becoming the best year of my life because, dude, oh my fucking God. I got all the doors closed, bro. I told you niggas, look at this. That just sounds like straight up machine guns. Yo, thank you, Carter. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, happy New Year, guys, bro. That sounds straight up like gunshots. I feel like I'm in the COD lobby, bro.
Let's take Demon Slayer. The power system in this series is literally breathing. And basically, the more characters master their breathing, the stronger they get. The cool part is that there are a bunch of different styles of breathing, like fire, water, and even love breathing. for some reason. Don't get me wrong, the abilities are not that crazy. I mean, most of the characters just have different ways of swinging a sword. But we're definitely starting to see some complexity with the different categories of breathing, or even limits where characters can only do certain moves a certain amount of times. Everything looks visually beautiful, but it's not the height of the time there's nothing there. Yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous and makes your eyes explode, but underneath all that, there's some interesting stuff. Level 2 power systems also include...
Yeah, this is going to be going on for about an hour,
Hey, whoa,
minimum.
It's fine. Calm down. Let me explain. Dragon Ball has a power system that was absolutely amazing when it came out. I mean, this thing gave us some of the most iconic moves in anime history. The Kamehameha, the Kaioken, the Super Saiyan transformation, Ultra freaking Instinct. But it's been many years and power systems evolved. Dragon Ball is what everyone else took inspiration from. But when you look at it now, it's honestly pretty basic. Martial arts, energy attacks, transformations. It's clean, easy to understand, simple, and instantly recognizable. But compared to some stuff that came out later, it's just not that deep. These systems are simple, but at the end of the day, they're just the foundation. Until you add a couple of...
Here's my thing. Simple doesn't mean bad, though. Simple doesn't mean bad at all. Simple does not mean bad. In terms of like Dragon Ball Z, especially when it first, I'm more so talking about when it first was a thing. Bro, Dragon Ball Z was crazy. The power system had meaning back then as well, where it was tied to the law of the Saiyans and stuff like that, and it was a new discovered like level that they could reach that they could never reach before. It was tied to their emotions, you know, anger being the main bit of it. Like there was so much lore behind, especially the first Super Saiyan thing. There was so much lore behind it where it just wasn't that simple, you know what I mean? But yeah. Because there was the whole monkey thing as well. So it wasn't even like it was the monkey. It was a Kamehameha, and then it was the monkey shit, and then it was Kaioken, Super Saiyan. But yeah. He's not saying it's bad. To be fair, he's not.
Things and you get.
But I think it works for the story though.
3. Side character. Level 3 is where things get creative. Power systems start having their own style, their own unique touch, but they're still figuring out how to balance everything. These are the kind of systems that make you go, ah, that's pretty interesting. They don't nail everything, but the foundations are pretty strong. In Mob Psycho 100, the power system is literally just how emotional can the main character become. The characters have something called psychic powers, which basically means they can do stuff like telekinesis, go really fast, use telepathy, and a bunch of other pretty basic powers. It's the same psychic stuff we've seen a million times before, just with a pretty cool twist. Every once in a while, you'll see this counter on the screen that goes from 0 to 100. It usually happens when the main character is getting angrier or sadder, or just when he gets some kind of emotion. And every time you see that number going up, you're sitting there like, oh my goodness, he's gonna do it. There are some consistent rules and there's more depth than just a dude using random abilities. But it's not super strict rules. And that's the thing. Mob Psycho 100 is the first power system on this list that I would consider a soft power system. Basically, from what I understand, there's this really famous author called Brandon Sanderson. And he said that you can either have a hard magic system, which is the kind of thing where there are a lot of strict rules. There are very clearly...
Mob Psycho, top 5 anime for me. You see it in my logo, you see it in my scenes on OBS when I go to Be Right Back, starting scene. So I'm critiquing, like, you know, I'm looking at this, any word of any slander chat, I'm on his ass, bro, you feel me? I'm on him.
Explained. And it can almost feel like you're reading some kind of encyclopedia. And then there are soft power systems where the rules are a bit more mysterious and they aren't explained as much. Here's the thing, these two things can work really well, but they're very different. In Attack on Titan, people transform into Titans, but we don't need to understand all the rules of how someone transforms and how it works specifically. The system is deep in other ways, like how it ties into the entire story. Kill la Kill is an extreme example of that. Basically, there are school students, these school students have uniforms, and depending on how many stars there are on the uniform, the student is more or less powerful. That's it. I don't think there's anything especially interesting with this power system, but it's super creative and it looks completely different from anything else out there. This system serves the series over-the-top style perfectly, but it's about as mechanical as a dream. Sometimes that's enough. But sometimes you want a power system that can surprise you with some strategy. And that's where we get level 4. Main character. Every power system in level 4 is memorable for one reason or another. These systems represent a big leap in depth. They're usually really good in several ways, but great in one specific way. Let's take Free-Ren. This series puts so much effort into creating this detailed system where magic is developed over centuries. There's a scene where a mage apprentice is fighting against a demon. This guy used to be one of the deadliest wizards on the planet. And that's because he invented a spell called Ultra. It was
that's not drunk burp, chat. You know in anime when they do that drunk burp, bro? Yeah, that's me right now, bro. I'm not drunk though. I can never be drunk. I'm not even tipsy, bro.
To attack other people. But as time went by, mages became smarter and smarter and learned how to use magic in a bunch of different ways. Until one day, Zoltrak went from one of the deadliest spells you could imagine to just a basic spell. Instead of characters learning new abilities over weeks.
Oh, chat, remind me before Free-Ren comes out, we need to watch Jujutsu Kaisen recap video. Also before JJK comes out. Is JJK coming out this week? Or is it next week, chat? Am I bugging? Oh no, it's next week, right? JJK? I think it's next week. But we need to watch a recap of JJK too. And we're watching a recap of Fate Strange Fake Friday. So that's cool.
Or months. Free-Ren shows us what happens when someone has literally centuries to perfect their craft. It's a much more scientific and realistic way of showing magic. It's complex. And
I like Free-Ren's power system. It's definitely like grounded in a lot more
are the most generic
realism and lore
ever, which is probably
normal magic
exactly
systems.
what the author was going for, even though it's not always super fun. Level 4 also has super chaotic power systems that are basically the complete opposite of Free-Ren. If I tried explaining the Dandadan system to you right now,
I don't know why Bleach is there though. It's got to explain the Bleach one. You know, like I wouldn't say it's as complicated. Maybe he's talking about the lore because it does go back far.
I'm not sure I could, honestly. The series combines Japanese spirits, alien powers, and psychic abilities into one system, but it never really explains how these completely different things are supposed to work together. It makes everything extremely fun, and the abilities are super iconic. There is no logic, nothing that explains why certain powers work the way they do, and that's fine. But it is very chaotic, which can sometimes lead to very confusing moments where you have absolutely no idea what's going on. As a bonus, level 4 also includes Bleach because Bankai is the single best power-up in anime history.
False. But I hear it. False. Definitely the most false statement ever. But I hear it. Bankai is cool as fuck though. So if that's but that's his only reasoning though. That's his only reasoning. Well, Bankai, I thought he's gonna talk more about specifically Ichigo. But Ichigo is just, that's not a power system thing. Ichigo just built it. But yeah. I watched like 4 episodes of Free-Ren, but never got into it. Should I give it a chance? 100%. Hondo. Don't go into Free-Ren. Go into Free-Ren thinking it's a slice of life and it's going to impress you even more. Don't think about Free-Ren like it's some action. Well, it's a slice of life anime. I'm telling you this now. It's a slice of life anime. But my goodness, once you go into it with that mindset, it's gonna surprise you, bro. It's gonna surprise you, bro. Don't look for no more than just a slice of life anime, bro, and it will do the job it's supposed to do. Trust me. Just be in awe of the visuals, the dialogue, the story that's being told, bro. That's how you need to approach Free-Ren, because I feel like some people approach Free-Ren in a certain way when they heard all the hype, because they think hype, oh, this gotta be like, oh, so hype fights, yeah. By the way, the fights are fire in Free-Ren. when they do have them. But some of the animation, some of the storytelling, bro, some of the characters.
Period. Level 4 powers basically nail one piece of the puzzle, but they're still missing a little something. They are so close to greatness, and they show you glimpses of what could be absolute perfection, but they're held back by a couple of flaws. And I get it, sometimes authors do all of these things on purpose, but that is the difference between level 4 and level 5. Transformation. Every single power system from now on is awesome. Level 5 systems are way deeper than just fighting mechanics. Everyone in this category has nailed the fundamentals, but they all do something that makes them stand out from everyone else. My Hero Academia might seem like a super basic power system, but there's something it does better than pretty much everyone else, including systems in higher levels. The way it works is that approximately 80% of the population has superpowers called quirks. You have your basic stuff like throwing fire, running fast, or punching hard. But you also have much more original abilities like an octopus-looking body with eyes, ears, and mouths at the end of each tentacle, or using cables that come out of your ears to create shockwaves, or even a literal bird made of shadow. But here's the thing, people didn't used to have quirks. In the beginning, there were only a few people that did, and as more individuals started getting them, society became this extremely dangerous place where there were no laws to control those who had superpowers. People who use their abilities to help.
I never knew the world never used to have quirks before. Is that some new law that I don't know of? Like, I've only watched up to like season 4. I thought the world was quirk. There was a quirkless world before, and all of a sudden there was quirks. Is that for real? I said really? Wow. I didn't know. I thought that was just the world. It was everybody had quirks. This should explain in episode 1. Really? Damn. Yes. I never knew that. Or at least I maybe knew it and forgot it. I don't know about quirks. The only reason I would say like quirk is the power system is good is because of how the power systems are used, or the powers within the system are used not only just to fight or whatever, but just in regular daily life shit. That's what I would say was good with
my
this.
hero's power system. I don't hate the idea on paper, but their execution is so bad. Normally this type of power system is used to express the author's creativity with the powers, but they all come down to better power equals stronger character. What did they do to make Deku more powerful? Just give him more powers.
Yeah, I know. I think that's just because of Deku. I think that's just a Deku thing. I don't know, maybe. I mean, I feel like in a world like this, like Bakugo, if you have explosion powers, bro, you're gonna be better than most people. And I think they do like, wow, I'm caping for my hero. But I think they do that with Bakugo though. His character. You see how he was like, he thought he was better than everyone because he had explosion powers and shit. And so he was stronger and more powerful. But like, there's characters like Erased. You could just come in, snatch that shit, now what do you have? You see what I'm saying? And now he cooks you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But there's obviously going to be some powers that overpower. But I feel like, if he meant like, why I deem my hero as to be so good, first of all, is because a quirk can be anything. A quirk, because it is grounded in realism. Like, not every quirk is going to be super useful. You see what I'm saying? But then those quirks are not super useful, or are like used in a way where it can be. Like, people kind of adapt to it and use it in a way where it can be. So not everybody's going to be a hero because of their quirk, but their quirk can be used for like regular shit, like, I don't know, like in the office job or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like because of the lore and the uniqueness sometimes of the quirks, where it's not always having to be funneled into like, oh, you're a hero or you're a villain because of this quirk. You can be someone else. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that side of it is pretty cool. But yeah, maybe the dude would tell he's not getting a major role because his power's ass. But that's what I think is so good about it, because it's realistic. Not every imagine everybody just got powers now. Not everybody's gonna be this super badass superhero, bruh. Some people are gonna be given the worst fucking powers ever, but they will find a way, because you're living with this power this entire time. You're gonna find a way to like try and make it useful. It's supposed to be because of how you use it, but here bad quirks are just bad. Yeah, but think about it. Bad quirks are just going to like, dude. If I have a quirk that makes my farts silent, like, bro, obviously useless and doesn't help anybody. But like, that's real though, because think about how many, there's billions and billions of people in this world. Like, everybody's gonna have a different quirk. Not everybody's gonna have a useful ass quirk. I feel like that's real. I feel like that's kind of real. That's what I like about the power system, because it's real in that sense. Not everybody's gonna have a badass quirk. That would be fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? Because there's always gonna be someone like better than, like, do you know what I mean? It's supposed to make a power good because of how you use it. Okay, then I don't know. Here's another reason why I like Nen as well, because the power system makes sense. The power system is real. Like, you can't just be super like OP in Nen without it having a crazy drawback. You see what I'm saying? So that gives it that grounds it. That makes it more real to me. And when a power system feels a lot more real, I feel like that's what makes it better for me personally. But I could be like, oh, okay, no, wait, that makes sense. Oh, that's real. Oh, if that really happened, oh, okay, yeah, shit would work out. Like, that's why people like The Boys so much as well, because I feel like, never watch on that. Wow, stop everything you're doing now and watch that. What are we doing? Click off my stream right now. Wait, click off my stream right now and open up Anime Kai and watch Hunter x Hunter, bro. What are we doing? But yeah, yeah, I just like I said, The Boys, chat. The reason why people love The Boys is because of how grounded and realistic not the powers are, but what people would do with the powers and how they would act because of those powers that they've been given. You see what I'm saying? Like, yes, a lot of you niggas would be like Homelander if you had his power. You know what? A part of me would be like Homelander too, nigga. Yeah, you don't think after I've lost a game of like Fortnite or something, I'm not flying to that dude's house and like scaring him a little bit at least? Like, huh? I'm flying, bro. I'm out of here. I'm angry. I'm hot, and I know exactly where you live because I've sensed you through my, like. Do you know what I mean? I can hear you through my ears. Okay, I know exactly where you're located. Cool. Zing. I'm dead. What now, bitch? You was talking shit on Fortnite, bro. What's good? Yeah, and give me your V-Bucks too. Yeah, bro. Yes. It's real. We've been giving MC more powers to make him stronger. Done. I have not fully watched My Hero Academia. Again, I've only watched up to season 4. But again, I didn't even agree with Deku getting that power as well. I think he should have gone to a million, but that's another story for another day still.
Others became heroes. But I'm not talking about your regular superheroes. I'm talking about licensed professionals with rankings, performance metrics, and careers. They even started creating entire agencies of heroes. But there was also a very dark side to this. Some people's quirks made them very unusual. There were those who looked very different, or others who accidentally became dangerous. Many of those people couldn't live a normal life anymore because of something they were born with, which is why a lot of the villains in My Hero Academia aren't people who just decided to be bad guys. They were people who were treated terribly because of their powers and decided it wasn't fair. Quirks affect literally every single aspect of society.
That's real. That's real. And that's why I like the power system. Because it's real. Some people will get bullied because when you fart, you start levitating. You're getting bullied for that. I'm sorry. We all know you farted now. Because we see you levitating in the sky, bro. We all know you farted, dude. as much as I feel like I'm a nice guy, I'm going to laugh in your face. That is funny. Because you can't hide when you fart. Imagine you fart and you start floating. Yo, I'm laughing in your face, bro. I can see you from a mile away. Okay, yeah, that nigga fired. Bro, like, it's real. That will turn someone into a villain for real. Like, okay, cool, bet. I don't know. I'm gonna I don't know. I'm gonna eat a load of baked beans, bruh. I'm gonna fart my way to China and drop a bomb from 500. Do you know what I mean? That will. Ugh. You see, I'm cooking this nigga. You think this nigga will be? We're all cooking him, chat. Look at that neck, bro. We're cooking him, and I wouldn't be surprised. And this shows kind of what kind of character this guy is as well. Because ain't no way no niggas are cooking him. But you know what? He's trying to become a hero. I don't know what you can do with that neck, bro. It's unless you're, you know what I mean? Unless you're giving neck to like the villains to make them stop. I don't know what else you're doing with that neck, bro. Unless I'm not even gonna start on you.
Education, laws, social life, everything is built around them. Sure, there aren't any complicated rules and the abilities are pretty basic in general, but the fact that everything in this story is happening because of the power system gives it a crazy amount of depth. Level 5 also has very recent series like Witch Hat Atelier. This power system does something really interesting by completely changing the entire idea of magic. Instead of it being this thing that people are just born with or they're not, it becomes this art that literally anyone can learn if they just understand how to draw it. Because yes, in Witch Hat Atelier, the way
it's got adapted into an anime.
Drawing specific circles and specific
I remember seeing manga panels of this
to create specific spells. Witches have a bunch of different pens to draw on different objects. So for example, if someone wants to fly, they're not just going to focus and use some wind magic. No, they're going to draw the specific symbol they need to create strong wind, draw it in 2 separate parts under their shoes, and when they need to fly, they'll put the shoes together so that the symbol is complete, and bam, anyone
that's cool.
with a pen and paper can
but that's more like science-y. I guess they're doing it better than Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Anything is better than Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Let's be real about it. Yeah, they're doing that way better than them.
Theoretically use magic. And that's where the dark part of this system comes in. The Witch Society keeps magical knowledge a secret. Because if everyone used spells, the world would become a super dangerous place. And whenever someone finds out about this law, the magic
not even, that's my real thoughts. I can't even lie, bro. That's like real. I fucking hate that.
Is their memory.
I don't hate it. It's okay. It's just not as good as everybody says it is.
What I absolutely love about this is how, yes, the spells are super basic, but there's a twist that makes you feel like you're just rediscovering magic. And that's amazing. But apart from that, the magic just looks freaking beautiful. I mean, look at that. Level 5 systems get to that sweet spot where everything clicks together. They all do something very unique while being complex in their own way. These are the systems that stick with you long after you've finished watching. Level 6. Overpower. Everything from this point bangs. Those are power systems that nail several things, which ultimately makes
I see my One Piece. I see my One Piece.
Level 6 is where creators stop playing by anyone else's rules. There might be similar power systems out there, but these guys are unique in a way that would be really hard to replicate. They're not just good or great. They're special. These are the systems that make you go, holy moly, I never thought of doing it that way. Listen, I know that a lot of people think that One Piece's power system is generic and goofy, but name another anime that made a rubber person cool. In One Piece, characters get powers by eating these fruits called devil fruits. That's basically the system.
Here's what's crazy about One Piece as well. Chat, if you have better haki than someone who has the most OP devil fruit, guess what? You're winning. You could be the most basic marine, but if you've got better haki than someone with a devil fruit, you're cooking them instantly. That's what I like about that. Because as much as you could be gifted these crazy ass devil fruits where you don't have to put too much work into it, you're just OP. There's people who can grind from the bottom to the top, aka Kobe, aka Garp, who can cook you. One punch, cook you, bro. Honesty impact, galaxy impact, all hacky. cooked, no matter what devil fruit you got. That's what I like. And also, I like the fact as well, which Oda's been doing a lot recently with Vegapunk, is how science can cook you up too. Hey, listen, I'm so sure Vegapunk, with all the knowledge he's got, his technology can cook up any devil fruit user, any haki user whatsoever. If he was real, he could be the Iron Man of the universe and cook every single superhero, cook every single character ever he ever wanted. If he created the Iron Man suit, bro. I feel like science low-key trumps everything in the One Piece world in terms of like, we're going to talk about power systems. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I like about One Piece, bro. Like, the thing is, there's so many routes you can go. You can really work hard and become OP. You can be gifted and destiny or whatever, become OP. Or you can go to science where you can be super smart and be OP too. Like, it doesn't matter what route you go. I just fucking bit my tongue out. But like, you can be who you want to be. Be who the fuck you want to be.
And trust me when I say that this feels like the author just went, what if I could give characters literally any power I can think of and somehow make it work all together? And he pulled it off. We have characters like a dude that controls strings and uses them to fly, cut entire buildings and control people like puppets. Or a girl that can create an almost infinite amount of limbs. Or even the fusion between a dog and a cannon. Author takes really simple ideas.
And then the next step of like the devil fruits, awakening as well.
Turns them into these super creative abilities. But on top of that, he also added a second power system called Haki, so that people without devil fruits could fight against people who do have devil fruits. The author has been...
And I think you're better. If your Haki trumps everybody else, you're better than niggas. And look how strong Shanks is, and he doesn't have no devil fruit. Haki, just Haki. Look how strong Goldie. Some of the strongest characters in the One Piece world did not have a devil fruit, by the way. Goldie Roger, OP, Haki only. You see what I'm saying? You don't need a devil fruit. You just don't. It helps, but you don't.
Slowly perfecting this power system over years, and it now works like a very complex puzzle. But at the same time, it's simple enough they can still enjoy it even without diving too deep. Weirdly enough, level 6 also has a couple of new power systems. We have Chainsaw Man, where the main idea is that humans are afraid of stuff, and this fear creates these monsters called devil. And the more people are afraid of these specific things,
I like that. I like Chainsaw Man's power system
like
there.
The Bat Devil, the
it just makes
Devil,
sense.
and even the Sea Cucumber Devil. Not gonna lie, these things are pretty scary. We also have Gachiakta, where literal garbage can be
Gachiakta, very good.
Magical weapons if someone takes care of it for long enough. Okay, so imagine that you have a pen you really like. You've had it since you were a kid, going through middle school, high school, and maybe even work or university. So that pen can now transform into this massive pen magic weapon, right? Not exactly. Transformation of the pen depends on who you are. So let's say you love running. Maybe your pen will turn into this extremely fast pen hoverboard. Or maybe you love cooking, so your pen will turn into this kitchen tool where instead of the ink is the exact oil you need for a certain meal. It all depends on the person. And that's basically Gachiakura's power system. Level 6 systems are created by people who have mastered all the regular approaches and decided that it just wasn't good enough. What makes these systems special is the combination of creativity and a lot of thinking. In some cases, these power systems just need a little bit more time. In other cases, they're almost perfect. Almost. Because that is the title reserved for level 7, the strongest. We are now at the absolute peak of power system. Level 7 isn't just great. It's the standard that every other creator tries to reach. All of them are great in almost every single category, but they're exceptional in their own unique way. And if you ask anyone what the best power systems in anime and manga are, there's like a 90% chance they'll say it's these ones. First, we have the most creative power system, JoJo's stands. The idea is super simple. Stands are these spirits that only other stand users can see. They're also...
I feel like the idea is good, the execution isn't. I think the idea is very good. I like the idea of a stand. I just think the execution is not as good though, chat. Like, you don't know you're wilding. Okay, who's winning between who's beating the original JoJo and why? Not the original Jotaro. Who's beating Jotaro and why? Why are they beating him? Give me reasons. Because there's no reasoning to it. From what I've seen, I've only watched past Stardust Crusaders. I've only watched Stardust. Oh, a rat can be. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Maybe, yo, a dog could almost solo as well. Because I remember that dog in Stardust Crusaders going crazy. That's my issue. Because a lot of the things that happen is like, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, how is this happening? But it's happening, but okay, I'm with it. Because that's the type of anime it kind of is. So you mean the first part with stands? Yeah, with stands. I feel like the stands is cool. It's definitely creative. But he had a level for those already. He had a level for creative ideas already. He had a level for that. That was like 2 levels before. So why isn't JoJo's there? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, chat. It's cool, definitely. I'm not gonna lie, it's cool. But why isn't it with like My Hero Academia? But even My Hero Academia is like, what's the lore with stands? What's the history of stands? Like, do we ever get into that? Do we ever get into the history and lore with stands? How they first came about? Why they came about? Where did they come from? They just happen. I think they give a little bit of lore, like, oh, someone had this back in the day, like they go into a cave and they found out someone. I think I can't remember fully, but like it just happens. Especially like from the jump from like the first series where there was no stands to like the next part where there's stands. It's like, oh, it just happened. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I mean with that. Like, he's saying this is just perfection. I don't know about that. I'm not saying it's not a good idea. Puffy says I'm good compared to the other parts. Okay. Puffy says okay. Maybe I need to watch more. But from what I've watched, it's like, but even then, it's like, what's the lore behind the stands? Why are they there? Why were they there in the first place? Why wasn't they there before, but they're there now? See, do you know what I mean? They don't get into that, I feel like. Maybe they do. I don't know. But from what I've watched,
linked to you. So if your stand gets hurt, you get hurt too. And each one of them has specific supernatural abilities. Pretty basic. Until you realize that a lot of these stands are extremely creative. This girl uses strings to create any object imaginable. This man uses bubbles to steal the properties of things. Like, for example, someone's ability to see. This guy's power is to use zippers. As in the same zippers in pants. These powers might seem goofy, but they actually create some of the coolest fights you can imagine. There is genuinely no such thing as a generic stand.
What the fuck?
Each power forces characters to be super creative about how to use their abilities and counter other abilities. You might think that a stand is completely useless until you see it in action. Like the zipper guy I just talked about. At some point, he's trying to find someone. So he's slowly tracking them until he sees something suspicious and puts a zipper on a wall to get closer to it. He finds a mysterious tunnel and slowly makes his way inside. And bam, there's the guy he was looking for. My man starts fighting him and throws his stand. His arm is trapped. Solution, turn it into a zipper to free himself. He then proceeds to punching the enemy as fast as possible and cuts several rock pillars by turning them into zippers. But then he casually receives a phone call while fighting, so of course he just takes his phone out of his pocket. No, I'm kidding. All this time his phone was actually inside of his face thanks to a zipper. This system rewards intelligence over raw strength. Battles aren't won by whoever has the biggest power level. They're won by whoever understands their powers the most deeply. It is the weirdest, the most bizarre power system ever made. But on the flip side, level 7 also has
I'm giving them that.
Complex and technical power system. Listen,
okay, see, I haven't gotten this far.
How everything works in Hunter x Hunter. I just couldn't. I mean, look at this insanity. There are literally pages and pages talking about these.
Now, this is where a power system is obviously really fucking good. Right? when it comes to Nen. But it does take away sometimes if your ability has to be explained via like 3 chapters, bro. If you need 3 chapters of explanation as to why your ability works and how it works and why it works the way it does, then god damn. Like, oh my god, that is cool. That there's a whole structure to this and how it ties in to what Nen is. But my goodness, great, I want to see someone punch someone already. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, when you do understand why it works, and then they do get an attack off, that's nuts. It's like, oh, yo. And that's why he was able to do that. So that's crazy. Do you know what I mean? So, and because Nen is just really unique. Like you can literally do anything with Nen, bro. Anything.
Powers. But basically, everyone has life energy, and certain people can control it. And amongst these people, there are 6 categories: enhancers, emitters, manipulators, transmuters, conjurers, and specialists. Each of these categories can do completely different things that reflect who you are as a person. So for example, the main character is a very determined and brave boy. So he's an enhancer who can punch things really hard. This is genuinely like the most basic way to explain it. Trust me, there is so much more. And even though it is complicated, the beauty of having so many rules is that the characters who understand these rules are usually the ones that do the best.
Win.
Nen
Yeah.
has influenced so many other power systems, such as...
What's so good about Nen as well is that, yeah, it's about how well you know your own power, but also what's going to make you win as well is how well you know the other person's power as well. Do you know what I mean? Because you can know your power down to a T, but if you don't know how the other person's power works and you can't adapt on the fly, you're cooked. You're fucking cooked. So it's such a strategic like way of fighting someone that is so good, bro. It's so fucking good.
As the final power system in level 7. Listen, I know people love hating on Jujutsu Kaisen, but saying that this power system isn't absolutely goated is insane. Jujutsu Kaisen is what happens when someone studies every great power system that came before, identifies what made each one of them special, and then creates something completely new. The Binding Vow concept is where the system reaches brilliant.
Damn. Oh my god. This just shows that I feel like they ended Jujutsu Kaisen so early. If your power system is caked in this much like things, I feel like there should be more to your story, bro. I don't know.
It's basically Nen conditions and limitations refined and perfected for modern storytelling. Characters can extend restrictions to increase their power, but the restrictions can be temporary, permanent, conditional, or situational. The rules are not very simple. But seriously, there are so many rules, and I genuinely don't understand the power system that well. But from what I've heard, the author said that they wouldn't be able to explain it even if they wanted to, so that makes me feel a little bit better. But here's the important part. In the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, negative emotions create cursed energy. And if there's enough cursed energy, it will create cursed spirits, kind of like in Chainsaw Man. Problem is that regular people can't control their negative energy, which is why there are a lot of these monsters. The people who can control this energy are called sorcerers, and it's their job to fight these monsters. I definitely think JJK is worse than Hunter x Hunter when it comes to the rules and explaining everything, which is why the more the series went on, the more people were confused about the power system, and it genuinely felt like certain moments didn't fully make sense. So based on the complexity of the rules, the depth, consistency, Hunter...
But if the own author can't even explain how certain shit works in their rule system, then yeah, I feel like you're doing a bit too much. At least we know Togashi can explain his shit. Like the Nen shit, he can explain it. And it's a skill issue if you don't understand. Do you know what I mean? Like you just need to reread. But if you can't even explain how certain shit happens,
Hunter is the superior power system. But when it comes to how original and cool the powers are, I think JJK is more memorable. Gojo's limitless technique, summoning Maharaga, the Black Flash, all these abilities are iconic. Combined with the fact that the power
Is it more iconic than Hunter x Hunter? Maybe. Looking back at it after 20 years, maybe. I don't know, chat. Like, Hunter x Hunter needs a new anime. Like, come on, bro. Give us that season 2, bro. Finish the motherfucking shit. Let's see what I got on, because again, I read a little bit into the manga and Loki. If you've watched Hunter x Hunter, I promise you ain't seen nothing yet when it comes to fights. Literally, it's so crazy because where they finish Hunter x Hunter in the anime, bro, like a couple chapters after, they give you the craziest fights ever, bro. They give you the craziest fight ever between these two characters that has been teased for so long, and it finally happens. And the strategies and the way they use their Nen in this fight is so flipping nuts. Loki breaks the internet, bro. We just need my guy to get a good like season of health, bro, so he can finish off the manga. Finish the manga. Do you know what I mean? Then we got something peak on our hands for real. Especially if Madhouse picks it up again. Yo, Madhouse is such a... I feel like every project Madhouse picks up, bro, pure gold. Pure. You get nothing less than gold, bro. It's so insane. Yeah. Yo, Jillian, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's happening? How are you? Happy New Year's, by the way.
System is fully tied to the story and the world.
But yeah,
perfect
we're watching videos people send me via like Discord. So that's what we're doing now.
Combo. I mean, the power system is basically the reason the story happens in the first place. Level 7 power systems reach the peak in completely different ways. They prove that power systems aren't just tools for fights. They're often one of the biggest reasons these series become as popular and loved as they are.
Yeah, W video. Yeah, look, always comes with the good videos, bro. Appreciate you. Next chat. Next.
Boy, it is urgent! Help! Wait. Come back! No! What have you done? Why did you do that? Boy, it is urgent!
Chat, Urban Musume can't be that serious, bro. It got Kratos like fucking yearning, bro. It got Kratos, the god of war, yearning. That's crazy. Morning Glory Milk and Farm Call. What the fuck are you about to watch?
Quick but very necessary note, we're only talking about fantasy in this video. This is not a video about animals or bestiality. Monsters are, very importantly, not real. We are only talking about fictional sentient beings here, not animals and not analogs for animals.
That scares me. That preemptive warning scares the life out of me, bro. What is this video gonna be about? We're talking about monsters, and then we get a content warning, mentions of...
Okay? Today, I found this. A post to r/hear me out bro about Tailbot from Tail Foundry. I always knew this day would come. I've seen the kind of fan art you people make. It's really not news, is it? Like, I'm really not surprised by this. Hear me out is such a popular exercise, it's just part of language at this point.
Chat, who is your anime Hear Me Out? And if you mention any lollies, you're getting banned. But who's your anime Hear Me Out? Let me think about this one still. Ooh, I gotta think. Actually, I got mine. Natsu is not a hear me out. Yo, Sammy C. Yo, thank you for the raid, my guy, bro. Once again, bro. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody coming in as well, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Roxetti, I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Sammy, for the raid, man. Love every single time, bro. I like attractive women. So no one has any anime hear me outs. No one has any anime hear me outs. I think I got one though. I think I got one, which is kind of crazy. Well, not kind of crazy, but like, what's her name, chat? Big. Wow. Yo, Rux_E. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Mod Society. Is Big Mom you hear me out? Do you know what? Is Big Mom really a hear me out anymore? Since we've seen kind of how she looked before? Hold on, chat. Hello? So we got Sammy on the phone.
Yo, I needed to call in for this. I'm not gonna yap that much, okay? I
Yeah, go ahead.
Hear me out. Hear me out. You said Big Mom is your hear me out?
No. But like, can she be a hear me out anymore? We know how she used to look like.
That's what I mean. Like, depending because of how she looks, is she? To me, she's still a hear me out. Not for me, but
she's a hear me out, but not for me. But my one is along the same vein. Mine was along the same vein though. So like, it's part of the family still. It's one of the daughters. One of the daughters. The daughters. Can you guess which one?
Another daughters. Oh my God! Are you one of those? There's a lot of Beruri Gunners.
I can't even remember her name, but the mirror dimension.
Mirror dimension. Woo! There's so many people in my community simping for her. What the hell is wrong with y'all? It's just bazongas.
Buddy T.
Body T.
It's they are, bro. Like, yeah. When I first seen her, I was like, oh, ooh. You know what I mean? The switch up was crazy.
Well, you were like, yo, hello.
Yeah, I was like, ooh. You know what I mean?
Bro, my hear me outs is always like one of those furries animals, you know, like zoans. Zo, you know, like Zo, what are they called?
Yes,
I ain't gonna lie.
Like
for
Kara.
A second, Wanda. Now Kara's too young. Wanda.
How old is Kara?
Second, like 16.
16 in there. Yeah. Nah.
And then Fishman.
Lola. Those are crazy. Hear me out. Come on.
Lola.
That's
said
Big
Lola
Mom.
in your chat.
Yeah, Lola. I don't know about Lola. I'm not gonna lie. You're alone on that one.
What is your clear, like, your biggest hear me out
in anime?
Yeah,
it was her. Like the mirror dimension. I can't remember what's her name again. What's her name again, chat?
Really, like for real?
Yeah, like, but I can't think of any on the fly though. Like, I can't really think of any more like crazy hear me outs. Charlotte Katakuri. Look, Katakuri. That's not. Yo, we don't accept it now. We don't accept it now. Katakuri is, yeah. Katakuri is nice. Pause. Do you know who? I'm trying to think, bro. I'm not only trying to think of One Piece characters. I'm trying to think of someone else.
Yeah, I'm also trying to think of like anime.
I'm trying to think of like anime in general. It's a difficult one. I feel like if I watched Beastars, I would have had like a load. Pause. The female Titan. I feel like see, to me, that's not. You know what's crazy to me? That's not a hear me out, man. That's like, yeah, but like, yeah, it's just like, but it depends how like it depends, I guess, how freaky you are. I had to say that quietly, but it depends how freaky. Because that to me ain't a hear me out. That's like, of course. But to you, okay, fairs. Female Titan, fairs. I mean, yeah, we can have that one.
Yeah, I needed to double check.
That woman in Hunter x Hunter that is in love with Gon. She's a baddie though when she cuts the psycho stuff out.
Face is a bit weird, right? It's a bit weird. I gonna lie. Even young years.
This one's kind of crazy, but not like the original Bisky. Like actually Bisky, not the obviously the young version, because that's who she tries to be. That's not her real like body. You know what I mean? The real Bisky chat, all muscular.
Who? Bisky?
Yeah, from Hunter x Hunter.
What the hell?
Greed Island.
Bisky?
Greed Island. Unless you got that. Have you watched Hunter x Hunter? I don't want to be spoiling now.
I have.
So you know, okay, Bisky. But not the
Bisky. Bro,
not
that's a child. Oh,
not the lolly version. I see.
Like
this is what I'm saying.
Whoa, you like the you like the gym rat Bisky?
Oh yeah. That's her original. That's her original thing.
Hold on. Do you, bro?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Damn. Hold on. We're not damning anybody's like hear me out shot.
I mean, sorry. Yeah, I forgot to hear me out for a second. Sorry. I forgot it was a hear me out for a second. I forgot it was a hear me out. Bro, I need to do a million things here before I sleep. So I just wanted to make sure what your hear me out was. Bruli is a dope hear me out. I'm not gonna lie, that's a legit hear me out.
Yes, sir.
Hi and all love to your channel.
Yeah, man.
Good night. Good
night, man.
Bye, guys.
All right, try to say good night. Night. Sorry. That was so rude. Oh my god. There's some monster hear me outs in Kamen Rider. No. You see, when we get monster involved, I'm just like, I don't know about this. The only like, I guess, do you know what? Let me not, because the only kind of one I'm kind of is from Slime. I was actually in love with her for the longest time. What's her name, chat? Daniel, I need your help. Because I always forget her name. It's Anubis? Albis? I think her name is Albis? In Slime? I know she's half snake, but jeez, bro. She can wrap herself around me any time of the day. I swear. How much longer are you gonna stream for? I don't know. Probably like an hour, 2 hours. We'll see. We listen and we don't judge. Facts. Aquarius, Zodiacs, Taboo Dopant. What character? Okay. I know we listen and we don't judge, but let me just search this one real quickly. Because I thought this was good. I thought this was something super crazy. My face, bruh. I thought this was something entirely different. I was about to be like, yo. Do you know what? Yeah. Okay. I see it, Coda. I see it. You know what? Rhea reposted as well, like, yeah. I feel like Shauna's gonna hear me out. Yeah, nah. Nope. You don't get that one. Ignore from Fairy Tale Count. I guess that's a crazy hear me out, but listen, hey, I'm looking at it from the Shrek point of view where Donkey was getting with, I can't remember her name, but like, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, Donkey, little Donkey. I see where you're coming from, little Donkey. I see it. I see where you're coming from, little Donkey. That'll do. You know, I'm kind of seeing it. I'm gonna have to go to sleep. See ya. No problem, man. Human dude. Thank you for chilling, by the way.
Manhamandude says, before I go, I just wanna ask something. A while ago, I sent a 27-minute vid, but sent it 2 times. If that makes sense, does that work?
Yes, it does. Yeah. Because we'll watch 20 minutes of it the first time, and then the next time we'll watch 7 minutes of it. So yeah. That's the loophole, by the way, chat. Well, not loophole, but like, it's a thing. It's a strat. Get your shit in good. Get your shit in quick if you know it's going to be more than 20 minutes. Hold up on my radar from Sammy C's. Oh, you got the multiple streams up, man. What we doing? Discord, man. Discord. We just watched. We watched one of your videos, but he wasn't here. You're gonna have to catch the VOD. And we look at his son, Igno. Must be good, Holly. Yeah, you like Nazi like that. Oh, we got a Nazi fan going there. Hold on. Which one? The power system one. I think that was yours, right? Power system one.
You expect to see this kind of thing on the exercise. It's just part of language at this point. You expect to see this kind of thing on the internet. What I didn't expect was to be so fascinated by it. After I found this post, I did a little bit of digging, like I tend to do. Did you know that there's an entire subculture around this? I don't mean like a subreddit or a Discord server. I mean a serious capital C culture, which you would never know by the epithet they themselves have adopted. They're not just people memeing on the internet. They're not just horny fans of a fictional character. No, they're monster fuckers. That is what they call themselves. Part of the reason I feel really compelled to talk about this is because it's not really a niche thing anymore. It has entered fully into the popular consciousness. You may have noticed that the monster romance genre is having a bit of a moment right now. You'll find steamy paperbacks about monsters in your local bookstores right there on display out in the open. Robert Eggers' Nosferatu and Guillermo del Toro's The Shape of Water are big-budget cinematic masterpieces that feature monster fucking as a major plot point.
Yo. His shit gonna be demonetized, bro. I need to see it. I need to see it now. Because I got something limited. I got something demonetized, but I wasn't even doing too much in the video. But him constantly repeating monster fuckers is crazy to me. I don't know. This feels like a slur or something.
Hear Me Out trend where people compare their weirdest fictional crushes blew up last year. You might remember all the cakes. And unlike
Oh, the Pokemon Hear Me Out. What's her name, chat? Luke Bunny? Ooh.
Most online.
Does that count as a monster though? Damn, I might.
Fads,
I'm not.
It's still going strong. I'm making this sound like it's all some new thing. It's not, of course. If you look, you'll see it goes back a very, very long time. Demon lovers, seductive sirens, Beauty and the Beast. Monster fucking is just as popular and just as ubiquitous as the monsters themselves. For every person who finds one scary, there's another who finds it very much the opposite. Often both at once. Until now, I just kind of thought this was all a joke. It seems that way from the outside. Most conversation about monster fucking kind of is, even among the monster fuckers themselves. But it turns out, the actual act of fucking a monster isn't really...
Alright, bro. Bro. I feel like he be saying it too much. Chat, is that just me? You're saying it too much. Like, you like saying it. You like saying it, bro. That count is gonna be nuts.
The thing here. There's a lot more to it. There's a legitimate reason, many legitimate reasons, why this fantasy appeals to so many people and has such staying power.
It's funny to say it.
Truly, far more time than I ever thought I would studying it. I've got to say, monster fucking kind of makes sense.
Yeah, of course it does.
If you don't get it by the end of this video, you will. Just hear me out.
Man, this is a well done video, chat. What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck?
Okay, one thing really quick before we start the video. I just need to say, the Tail Foundry community is full of freaks. 100% certified nasty little creatures. While we were working on this video, our team asked them for their thoughts on monster fucking, asked for their hear me outs, and just things got wild. A huge thanks to all our supporters who joined in on this freaky little escapade. So fun to read all this stuff.
Oh, I'm not afraid. I am never afraid. I'm a fearless monster fucker. JK. Do you know, like, if you say JK after something, it doesn't completely absolve everything you said before it, by the way. If anything, it just, we know that's what you're thinking, for real. The JK just adds nothing to it. Like, we know that's what you think then. Do you know? Like, bro. Again, I don't want to judge, but it's like, I kind of want to know what, I don't know. Like, because vampires count as monsters, right? And vampires, I think, is fair game. You know? Hold on. So, like,
if you didn't know, this is also just a thing that we do. Everyone who supports us gets to join the Tail Foundry team to chat about videos we have in the works. It's so much fun and honestly so helpful. Sometimes we get entire video ideas, like this one, just by having these conversations. If you want to join in, just go to thetailfoundry.com/support.
I feel like every single one of these people have read Berserk too.
Now, back to the video.
Berserk is crazy.
A while back,
you,
we conducted a survey that I think some of you might remember. We asked our audience which monsters they found attractive. The results were interesting. Of course, there were your typical vampires and werewolves, but a lot of you wrote down Pyramid Head, Cthulhu, the Xenomorph. You all really...
I need to know what gender is saying Xenomorph. I need to know. I need to know. Because that's kind of crazy. Yo! Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I feel like I would be so upset as someone who allegedly couldn't get anybody, right? Like, I was searching here and there. I'm going to the clubs. I'm hitting dating apps, and no one wants me. But then there's someone out there who would rather a Xenomorph than you. That is crazy to me. I'm sorry. I'm mad as hell. I'm mad as hell. What? An alien over me? Bro, I didn't even want to know, Coda. I didn't even want to know, bro. Because, bro, it's already salivated, and its salivation looks exactly like what you know what I mean? So I can see where it's coming from. I kind of get a pyramid head. I mean, the pyramid head doesn't look too bad. I feel like you can just imagine the pyramid, like the head being covered. Like a lot, like, do you know what I mean? Some guys, not me, by the way, chat, because I'm not a misogynist. Some guys say paper bag over the head, and that's all you need. I'm assuming the same kind of thing applies with the pyramid head, you know? At least you feel one of the preferences. You're both black. Hey, facts. I got that going for me, chat. Hold on.
He liked the Xenomorph. A few people even put Am in there, the evil supercomputer overlord from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. It's like hard to even process some of these. If there's one thing I've learned from the monster fucker subculture, it's that there truly is someone out there for everyone. Name any monster you want, there's guaranteed to be at least one person out there who wants them. One thing I keep hearing.
Let me see you Jabba Hutters. Let me see you Jabba Hutter fuckers. Let me see you. Come to the stage. Come to the stage. Jabba the Hutt fuckers. Come to the stage. Let me see who you are. Let me see what you look like. Just really quickly. Again, we don't judge over here. I just want to know. You know what I'm saying? Chat, because there's no way. There is no flipping way, bruh. There is no way. There's no way that's real.
Is that the sheer variety is part of the appeal. There are countless monsters to choose from and
Jabba the
countless
Hutt
ways to
getting some
fantasize
play
about
out
them.
here, chat, is
The
crazy.
one thing every monster has in common, though, they're pure fantasy. So far removed from reality, you can imagine being intimate with them in any way you want. Which means that, scary as they may be, monsters are actually a relatively safe way to explore your desires. Although I myself have precious little experience with it, I gather that intimacy is really hard to figure out, even between humans. When you look at another person, it's hard to tell what they're like on the inside. How can you tell if someone's really your type? What if you fall in love with someone only to find out that they aren't who they seem to be? Monsters aren't really like that. They don't really have that much to hide. 9 times out of 10, you can look at one and immediately tell that it's a monster. They wear their fangs on.
I hate how he's bringing logic into this, bro. He's making a case for this. And it's a good fucking one. It's one that can stand up in a court of law. I don't like it. I don't like that we can justify this, by the way. Like, this is making sense. The question is if they are going to get more play than you. Here's the thing, chat, because I feel like if you're with a girl, right, or with a significant other, and they're like, do you know what? I'd have Jabba the Hutt over you. Like, if Jabba the Hutt was real, like, it'll be difficult to pick between it. Huh? I think that's grounds for, like, we gotta have a discussion, like a serious one. Like, where are your priorities at? What do you want from this relationship? Like, it's gonna be one of those discussions. Like, what do you want from this? Like, are you taking it seriously? Because even the mention of Jabba the Hutt and me in the same sentence. What? Emma's gonna become Gaston from Beauty and the Beast and get Sawyer's coaches. Yo, I'm a baddie anyway, bro. If I'm Gaston, I'm a baddie anyway. I don't need that. There's plenty of other beauties around. If you wanna go for the Beast, fair play, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be salty, but fair play. Got it. The Beast doesn't even look that bad either. The Beast actually looks pretty good, to be fair. He's a bit of a Chad. You know? Now, if we're talking Notre Dame, yeah, off with his head. Wait, no, because there's actually people who actually look like him, and I wouldn't do that.
When you put it like that, it almost makes them sound more approachable than people, doesn't it? Monsters only exist in your imagination. They're safe and knowable. They aren't real. In a way, I suppose you could say it's easier to fuck them.
So you got Ursula to get rid of Jalal,
really want on.
bestie. I think it's one of those things where Ursula, if you like Jalal that much, I don't even want you then. It's one of those things where the hate runs that deep. Oh, you like him? I don't even want you. I'm not fucking with you. Fuck over that side then. Go on then.
Understand monster fuck.
If I still got, I got Kana right there. Oh my god. Evergreen on a good day. Me. You know what? Demon mirror. I need demon mirror. Hold on, wait. Maybe I am on myself. Why did I opt for the demon mirror instead of the normal mirror? Why did I find that more attractive? Wait, I'm learning something new about myself. I'm learning something new.
There's one movie in particular I've heard is pretty much required.
Oh yeah, Juvie as well.
It's a little 2017 flick directed by.
I feel like Juvie is hella young though. Let me not even say that. I feel like Juvie is hella young. I don't know.
Guillermo del Toro called The Shape of Water. The film was, forgive the pun, a bit of a watershed moment for this culture. It was a piece of mainstream media that treated monster fucking as a legitimate fantasy, a mature fairy tale where the beauty gets her beast and they live happily ever after. It's not treated as a joke for once, or as some sort of exotic fetish. It's a metaphor, and a good one. The Shape of Water is very interested in the concept of otherness. It's what compels the romance at the heart of the story. Eliza, a cleaning woman at the research facility where the majority of the story takes place, is mute. She's mistreated by her superiors who look down on her because she can't speak. One day, a mysterious tank arrives at the facility containing a fishman captured from the rivers of South America. He suffers cruel experiments at the hands of the colonel, the same man who torments Eliza. From their very first meeting, Eliza and the fishman feel a sort of kinship. Neither of them can communicate with words. They both know what it's like to be the other. To Eliza, the fishman isn't a monster. He's sensitive. He's caring. He's able to look past her disability and see her for who she is. I move my mouth like him, she signs.
This Hellboy chat?
I make no sound like him. What does that make
Everyone
me?
but Romeo and Wendy are legal.
They may both be treated like outsiders by the rest.
See, I don't know. Legal for me is kind of... See, I'm unk, bro. Legal for me ain't legal for everybody else. Like, legal in the eyes of the law fares. Man. Man. Like, the lowest I'll go, even. Like, and even now, it's like, I don't know. Is like, because you still got teen in your name, 19. Like, but even, I don't like teens. I don't like teens. That's how much of an unk I am. I don't like teens, chat. Alright. You gotta be the 20s, bro. You gotta be the 20s or not. 20s or not, chat. Fair game. The teen just, ooh. You have to say teen, it is cringy. I mean, like 18 up, yeah, but I mean, ooh.
Society,
spine,
in each other's eyes,
shivers.
They're just two misfits in love. I think that's why the monster romance in The Shape of Water works so well. The fishman is Eliza's fairy tale prince, gills and all,
Shape of Water, okay.
But he is, importantly, still a monster, still the other. The story takes place in Cold War-era America, amid a culture of distrust in anything different. And within that context, the fishman is as different as you can possibly get. Eliza's love can't change that. Stories like The Shape of Water prove that the monster can be recontextualized into a lover while remaining a monster. Not every monster romance story is like that.
See, how are we taking this though, about?
Somehow different than the monsters in...
See, does this count though? Because, okay. Like, I feel like you're only attracted because, not because of how it looks though. You see what I'm saying? I feel like there's such a big difference. Like, you fucking him because you was treated like a monster yourself because you felt like you was a slight monster as well because you was different to everybody else because you was what? You was deaf. So you couldn't communicate with everybody else like you wanted to. The same way this monster can't communicate with anybody else. And so you see him in a different light now. And that's what attracts you to him because it's not how it looks. Like if you was just gooning off of the fact of how it looks, then I feel like you can call yourself a true, monster fucker or MF or whatever. But if it's because you can relate to him on a deeper level or like he understands me, well, listen. A dog can understand you, bro. It doesn't mean you're gonna start, like, I don't know. I don't know, chat. Look at you guys exactly 1990 Arkin. You're in. Yeah, I think someone told me that.
Say Monster Musume or Sucker for Love. And you could say it's because he looks more like a monster. An otherwise conventionally attractive anime girl with some tentacles, or horns or something. I find monster a difficult term to apply there. But I think there's something else going on here too. Something a little deeper than just the looks. Let me introduce you to Ella Gallego, a researcher, maybe one of the only ones in the whole world, who has conducted an entire study on monster fuckers. It's called Monstrous Desire. It was invaluable to my research here, one of the few places I was able to find real data about all of this. She was kind enough to talk with us a little bit about her work, and when we did, she said something that really struck a chord.
Do you know what's striking a chord with me? And obviously, no offense to anybody who is, but this is making sense to me. It kind of is making sense to me. Can't lie.
For me. She said that the monster is inherently on the fringes. If it loses its core trait and becomes something that's not an other, it loses what it means to be a monster. I think that's what happens in a lot of monster romance stories. Sometimes the monster, rather than suffer in a world that doesn't want it, is made to fit, made acceptable, ordinary. And then I have to wonder, if it isn't an other anymore, then what exactly is it? This is Morning Glory Milking Farm by C.M. Nacosta. Perhaps the single most analyzed book in all monster fucker media. Seriously, people have written a truly shocking amount of actual academic analysis on this thing. And yes, I did read it. I read the whole thing. Consider it a demonstration of my professional dedication.
Yeah.
Morning Glory Milking Farm is a story I can only describe as incongruous. It's an erotic romance between a woman.
You lot are just on a different level of freaky, bro. I feel like as kids, I can speak for most black households, bro. Monsters, demons, all of that was a huge no. Evil. So, yeah.
And a minotaur. In some ways, it's surprisingly aware of itself. But unlike The Shape of Water, this book is also supposed to be comfortable. To use a more academic term, cozy. The Minotaur love interest isn't really a monster at all. He's rich and attractive. People like him. He's just sort of a nice guy. Creatures like him are normal in this world. They're just people here with lives and families. The only thing that makes this particular one monstrous, really, is how he can be sexualized. He's a Minotaur. He's super tall, muscular, and very well endowed. His sexuality is even a major plot point.
They're always well endowed
by the eponymous milking farm where he meets the female protagonist. It is, shockingly, actually a factory which collects, let's call it, Minotaur milk to make a sort of fantasy Viagra for humans. The love story is sort of framed as an act of rebellion against this exploitative industry. But in the end, the lovers end up thanking it for bringing them together. That's what I mean when I say that the story is incongruous. The monster loses what it means to be a monster. Morning Glory Milking Farm intentionally flirts with themes like class.
That's what I'm saying. None of you are real, bruh. None of you really want to fuck a monster for real, chat. You waiting for that monster to feel like not a monster anymore and show a little bit of humanity. And you're like, oh, I'm so wet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not real. You're not real. You're not real about it. I feel like you're not real.
Gender and politics, but it never meaningfully addresses those issues in the way that The Shape of Water does. If it did, well, it wouldn't be so cozy anymore, would it? I'm not saying that every monster story needs to be some sort of social commentary, but every monster story is, in some way, about otherness. The Shape of Water offers a way to reflect on how you might relate to that otherness. Morning Glory Milking Farm fetishizes otherness, presenting it as safe and desirable.
That's
These
crazy,
stories
man.
are both monster romances, but they speak to very different fantasies. It all comes down to context. Where are the monsters, and what is it that makes them monstrous? This is what monster fucking does. The very exercise of indulging this fantasy is, at the same time, an interrogation of your own boundaries, your experiences, the culture and the world that you live in. It's a fantasy that requires the deconstruction of those boundaries. In a very real way, monster fucking is the act of towing the line at the edge of your world, where the monsters are. I mentioned the hear me out trend earlier, the one where people compare their weirdest crushes, the cakes. Well, there's one thing I didn't mention about this trend, and that's just how intense it can get. You'll find a lot of strong opinions out there about what even counts as a hear me out at all. For some, the Beast from Beauty and the Beast is
Hey, you mentioned the
unconventional enough
Beast.
to qualify. Others will tell you that he's not that weird, and the real hear me outs are like the great ones from Bloodborne or something. There's even a side of this discourse that frames the hear me out as a test of morality. If your hear me outs are too basic, the argument goes, then you're a narrow-minded prude, or even worse, intolerant of people who are different from you. It's a lot. But remember, monsters are dependent on context, which also means that how you define a monster depends on the context you come from.
True.
I found this illustrated really well in a Tumblr blog. Shocking, right? It's called the Hear Me Out Worthy poll. The way it works is a little unique. People don't actually vote on whether or not they think a character is hot. Instead, the point of the blog is to see if it's even worth debating. In other words, it's a bunch of
That's just
Tumblr
not a hear me
weirdos,
out.
bless their souls,
But yeah.
trying to figure out what might qualify as a hear me out to a normie.
Bro, someone had to say no minors, bro. That's so crazy. You had to speak, bro. You had to put that in color too. Yo, bro. Okay.
The results are, again, interesting. If you've been on the internet for any amount of time, you'll know that Tumblr is sort of its own unique culture. They have
Is
their
Tumblr
own set
still
of
around?
pretty notorious beauty standards over there. Some of the most iconic sex symbols in Tumblr history include Bill Cipher, Sans the Skeleton, and of course, the Onceler. Ever heard of the Tumblr sexy man archetype? Suffice it to say, attraction just works a little differently over there. So, as you can expect, when they try to decide what a normie might find attractive, well, I'll let the polls speak for themselves. According to Tumblr, some obvious normie hear-me-outs would include Death from Discworld, the tall gargoyle from Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame,
Bro.
Gonzo the Muppet. This is exactly what I find so interesting about Hear Me Out as a trend. More than anything, it shows what individual people consider to be monstrous. It also reveals something about the context they're coming from, and how that context determines what otherness is to them. It's a contentious trend because of how personal it is, and how many different opinions are involved. At its core, Hear Me Out is an exercise that allows you to ask yourself, can I break down my own boundaries? And what would happen if I did? So, in a way, monster fucking is the act of choosing your own monsters. Because the first step in setting your own boundaries is also finding them. It quietly begs the question, if you didn't choose who the monsters are, then who did? After all this conversation, all this...
This video is not over yet. Oh my god. I was trying to think who would be mine. And the first person that pops up in my head is, I can't remember her name, and I can't believe I'm not remembering her name. But the villain from The Little Mermaid, the octopus lady.
research, you know,
That's probably mine.
I wouldn't fault you for still kind of thinking monster
Like
fucking
I
is
mean,
a
like a
joke.
hear me out.
I mean, however seriously you try to take it, they're still called monster fuckers. It's a word I've been saying for this whole video with a straight face. You'd think it would be a simple idea, but researching this was actually
Ursula,
way
yes.
more daunting than I expected.
Ursula.
Being a monster fucker is a deeply personal thing. Like Eliza from The Shape of Water, some people can relate.
Actually, do you know what? Like, I don't know if any of you watched the movie Her. And I don't know what it was, bro. And I know Scarlett Johansson was behind it. but like the robot in her was nuts. Like I developed feelings, bro. I can't lie. Like I completely understood where the main character in that movie was coming from. Like, because I would have folded too. And it might have been Scarlett Johansson. It might have been, but like, she wasn't physically in the movie. It was just her voice.
To how the monster.
If you haven't watched the movie Her, by the way, I highly recommend it, bro. Like, it's a really good movie. Just a good movie.
Monsters are treated. They see their own otherness mirrored within the monster. For some, it's about empowerment. They want to believe that their love can reform even the most terrifying beasts. Romancing the monster can even be an exercise in self-love, embracing a representation of your own flaws and anxiety, the things that scare you about yourself. As one Redditor put it, if a monster could be beautiful to someone, then I could be too. There are as many reasons to be a monster fucker as there are monsters to love. Ella, the researcher I interviewed, left me with this thought. There's so much flexibility in monstrosity. It's a lack of categorization and boundaries. It can be extremely helpful when engaging with desire. And I think she's right. I think there's a reason this caught on and a reason it stayed here. I think as an exercise, it's just legitimately useful. If you really want to figure out your own boundaries, to determine who the monsters are to you rather than be told by someone else, well, maybe the monster fuckers are onto something. Okay, the research for this video was an absolute rabbit hole. Never in a million years did I think I'd be reading Morning Glory Milking Farm for a Tail Foundry video, but...
Bro, you didn't have to read the book. You wanted that. I feel like you just didn't have to read the book because there was no in-depth analysis on what that book was about in this video. Bro just did some extra overtime research on that.
Here we are.
Everything he got from that book, you could probably get online if you ask ChatGPT what that book was about. You know what I mean?
Honestly, it was a ton of fun, but it took a little bit of effort to stay sane during all of that. I sort of had to temper all the introspection and philosophy and taboo with something a little more concrete, something nice and direct and rational. So, I've been learning some programming on the side. If you told me a few months back that I would someday enjoy coding, I would not have believed you. Now,
oh, you put the ad at the back end of the video. I do appreciate that. But that means I'm clicking off. Yo, Fez. I ain't seen people do it like that. And let me tell you now, it's the worst way to do it. But I guess it's the best way for the viewers. What the fuck? I copied and pasted the wrong thing. By the way, chat, I need toilet. So I'll be right back. Do you know I need toilet, chat? Chat, what am I doing? Oh no, chat, wait, hold on. Am I actually... I don't know. We're good, chat. I thought I was maybe drunk. I don't know. I think we're good. Okay. All right, chat. I'll be right back to you. Let me do the thing. All right. I need actually, we're back. What video are we about to get into right now? What is happening in this video? Umamisme Love is Derby. Bro, what? This is so dumb, bro. I don't know how someone comes up with a visual to this. Their brain needs to be studied for sure. Bro, what is happening in the back? This is just your kids are character. Can you see the background shit? Why is the random side profile of the character? I feel like I'm gonna get dreams about that later. I don't know if they're gonna be nightmares. But I feel like I'm gonna get dreams about that later.
It's been over 6 years since Hollow Knight Silksong was first announced. Between false leaks, misleading communications, a global pandemic, and a disquieting silence from the game's creators, Hollow Knight Silksong is still...
Did we watch this or nah? Why does it feel kind of similar to... Maybe it's not. Maybe we haven't watched it. I'm assuming we haven't. I felt like an acid trip. Yeah, it did. It did, bro. Not that I've had one. But now that I've been high before, chat, like for real, like a bad trip high. Yeah, it felt like that kind of. I cannot lie. Alright. Hollow Knight Silksong, 6 Years of Silence. I don't think we've watched it, so.
not in the hands of fans, even after all this time. In fact, it's been so many years that some fans were starting to question if the game was even real at all. But with recent updates, hype is at an all-time high. The question on the minds of the fan base now is, what has happened in the last 6 years, and how much longer do they have to wait?
Bro, 6 years, OPM? Oh no.
On the 14th of February 2019, Hollow Knight Silksong was
you can already
revealed
hear
to
them
the
saying,
world.
well, look
Originally
what
conceived as a DLC
Hollow
for the
Knight
hit
Silksong
indie
did in
title
6
Hollow Knight.
years. Why couldn't
Silksong was
OPM
promised to be
3?
the answer to the desperate cries from fans for more. The trailer was everything you could hope for in a Hollow Knight sequel. A new, somber story set in the bittersweet setting of the world of Hollow Knight. Haunting music drifting into the ears of fans. New and elegant combat with fresh enemies, bosses, tools, NPCs, secrets. An entire new Hollow Knight experience seen through the eyes of everyone's favorite side character, Hornet. This trailer was the beginning of a colossal hype train carrying all the momentum of millions of players, praising the ground that Team Cherry,
Again, I've never played any of the Hollow Knight
but
games.
hype is
So
a fickle mistress that can lead
most
to
of
the
this is
proverbial
like
double-edged sword of expectation, anticipation, and excitement festering into resentment and frustration, something that Team Cherry would have to contend with in the coming years. There are many myths and legends in the short history of gaming, everything from GTA 6 to Titanfall 3, where some have happy endings and others not so
Dude,
much.
Titanfall
Amongst them,
3?
there are
I didn't know there
plentiful
was
examples
a
of
third,
developers announcing new games
game?
far too early. Looking at you, Todd Howard. But even in those examples, many of them had some lines of communication. The story of Hollow Knight Silksong
Bro,
is
I
kind
really
of
enjoyed
unique in that
Titanfall 1
most of
and
it is
2.
told through its community, and their
I
reactions
didn't play
to
it
the
a lot, but I
reveals
did
both
enjoy
real
what I
and
did
fake
play.
over the last 6 years. These reactions in some cases are so severe, either positively or negatively, that to understand why these responses occurred in the first place requires an understanding of their love of Hollow Knight and the sentiment towards Team Cherry. So let's start even before the very beginning. In its humble beginnings, Hollow Knight was the story of a small group of visionary amateur developers in Australia who were passionate about game development. The team as we know them now was comprised of Ari Gibson and William Palin, responsible for game design, and Jack Fine taking the role of technical development. Passionate about video games, Palin and Gibson entered game jams together for fun. In the days leading up to Hollow Knight, the game started its life as Hungry Knight via the Ludum Dare game jam in August of 2013. The game wouldn't become Hollow Knight until the following year. The team's obsession with the artistic design of Hungry Knight by friend of the team Rowan Fraser, coupled with the theme of the 2017 Ludum Dare game jam Beneath the Surface, led to the conception of Hollow Knight. With such passion for the project, the small group now known as Team Cherry embarked on a Kickstarter to support bringing their vision into reality. Needless to say, the Kickstarter was a success, reaching their goal only a few months later on December 16th of 2014. But it didn't stop there. With only a few hours left on the clock on December 19th, supporters pushed past multiple stretch goals and unlocked a final piece of content to be brought to the future release of Hollow Knight: Hornet as a playable character. This was the birth of Hollow Knight Silksong, a twinkle in the eye of Team Cherry that over time would grow from minor DLC into a fully fledged game of legend. A few years later, on February 24th of 2017, Hollow Knight was finally released, and what a release.
2017?
To call Hollow Knight a
That long
success
ago?
is actually kind of underselling it, achieving universal acclaim on Metacritic, with all major games media vendors providing glowing reviews of this breakout indie gem. Hollow Knight was loved by fans and critics alike. Within 2017 alone, it sold upwards of 500,000 copies. The game was so successful, it is still used today as conclusive evidence of the power of the indie game scene in the industry, having sold nearly 6.5 million copies across platforms since its release. It has outpaced AAA and AA games with enormous teams and bigger budgets, a reflection of the creative ingenuity of indie developers and a distillation of the core principles of what makes games special. Not high-fidelity graphics and enormous budgets, immersion, creativity, and most importantly, fun. There have been many other incredible underdog stories since, but Hollow Knight planted a decisive flag that rapidly inflating and unsustainable practices of the AAA scene wasn't required to make a successful video game. Team Cherry were reeling at the reception and overwhelmingly positive sentiment being imparted to them as the creators of this humble masterpiece. Fans loved them as much as they loved Hollow Knight. Unfortunately, Hollow Knight was also released in the same year as Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is considered by some to be the greatest game ever made, eclipsing.
Whoa, really? I've not played it, but really? Best top 100 games of all time?
Some of the warranted attention on the game and taking out Game of the Year in 2017. On the surface, Hollow Knight looks to be a fairly straight up and down take on the 2D Metroidvania genre, but it's the full package that makes the game so incredibly special. The art style is one part cartoonish and another alluring in a melancholic and lonely kind of way. The combat that turns the dial upward on difficulty to make every exciting boss encounter a tense experience, complemented by responsive and fluid combat. The deep lore of the land of Hallownest brought to life by the colorful characters that still wander.
I think if I ever play this game, that's what I'll probably be interested in, the lore mostly. I feel like games like this, I don't know, chat, it doesn't move me, man. It doesn't move me. I don't know. But I think the lore would.
Depth, the gorgeous musical score by the talented Christopher Larkin that evokes a sense of mystery, curiosity, and loneliness as you explore the depths of the world. Hollow Knight is lauded as one of the best games ever made for a reason. It's genius, and it's really fun. Amongst an incredible cast of unforgettable bosses, there was one that garnered particular attention, not just for their criticality to the plot of the game, but the elegance, grace, and ferocity that was packed into its small frame. This was Hornet, who rose to popular prominence in the community from fan art to cosplays, a symbol of Hollow Knight as much as its silent protagonist, the Knight. Hornet, adored by the community, was a worthy successor to take the mantle in the yet-to-be-announced sequel. With fans' sentiment incredibly positive towards Team Cherry, the small group of developers sought to continue fostering that strong relationship with consistent dev blogs outlining progress on the game, a habit they'd formed in their Kickstarter days. To top it all off, Team Cherry released 4 free DLCs between August 2017 and August 2018: Hidden Dreams, The Grim Troop, Lifeblood, and finally, Godmaster, each adding substantial new content to the game with mostly positive reactions. So at the peak of this roller coaster, what could possibly top off all this goodwill between fans of Hollow Knight and Team Cherry? Well, how about a brand new game? On February 14th, 2019, Hollow Knight Silksong was finally revealed in a jaw-dropping moment for the community. The long-promised playable character of Hornet would now feature in her own full-length game, a fully fledged sequel born from an idea too good to stay as humble as a minor DLC, prophesying 150 new enemies, new quests of tools, friends, bosses, locations, the list went on, all housed in a brand new location. Team Cherry, still riding high on the adoration from their fans and the popularity of their creation, subsequently released a dev blog to their YouTube channel that added even greater detail to the reveal.
Cool. So, all right. So first thing. So this is a game. It's a full. Hornet gets her own adventure in her own full game. In the sequel to our game Hollow Knight. Send to the peak of a haunted.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, I'm about to fall asleep, and it's not because of the video. I think it's because of the alcohol. I ain't gonna lie. The alcohol's making me fall. I need something a bit more stimulating to my brain. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Yo, I don't think we can watch videos anymore. Yo, no, chat, because I'm about to fall asleep, bro. Oh no. Oh no. And I don't wanna watch a video and I'm not paying attention. Because that's what I clocked I was doing. I was watching a video and not paying attention. So we'll probably run this back if we do another Discord stream this week. But yo, yeah, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Even we end stream now. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What a my goodness. I felt my eyes like, you know. Or I turn on the PS5. I was going to play Inside, but I think, because I'm tired, bro, I feel like we should leave for another day. I think we should leave that for another day. I feel like Inside is one of those games I need to be awake on. You know? So, I think I'm going to call it there, chat, bro. I think I'm going to call it there. I'll do you guys a solid. What I'll do is I will stay true to the true alcoholic I am, or that I used to be, and I will get another bottle and I will down it, no breaks, straight throat, as a parting gift for you guys. And as a celebration to 2026 and what's to come. Yeah, fingers crossed. It's my year. Fingers crossed it's your year. And oh my goodness. All right, chat. I'm gonna down this. Once again, cheers to you guys. Cheers. And I just hope 2026 is a great fucking year for everybody involved. And I'm regretting even opening this right now. We were gonna do it. 3, 2. It is a Corona. Yeah, it is a Corona. It is a Corona. Cold too, a cold one. Do you know what it is with the downing thing? It's the fizzies, the fizzy. That's my grandma's brand. She's got good taste then, doesn't she? Normally, chat though, if I'm drinking beer, chat, normally I'm drinking Asahi, bro. Asahi's the best beer out there. Asahi's 100% the best beer. But yeah. Yo, Jillian, thank you for tuning in to the stream. I appreciate you. And yes, Happy New Year to you too. And expect more reactions. In fact, I'm uploading today. So expect that reaction. Finishing off the fillers today. And we'll be back on Saturday with the new arc. Edolas. Started off kind of crazy actually. So, yeah. Wait. Oh yeah. That episode is gonna be crazy because we meet Gildas for the first time. Oh yeah. That reaction is gonna be cool. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. All right, chat. Hey man. Cheers. And also, I also wanted to tell you guys on Twitch. Changes slowly gonna be implemented into Twitch streams, bro. We're bringing marbles back. We're bringing the wheel back. You know what I mean? Soundboard fully equipped. Do you know what I'm saying? All right then. So things are going to be changing up, all right? Letting you guys know. And yeah, all right, cool. I'm stalling. I really don't want to do this, but we're going to do it. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Woo, it wasn't going down the way I wanted it to go down. So let's try it again. Okay, that wasn't me just taking a break because it was really hurting my throat. That was me stopping because I feel like it's awkward. You guys are sitting here and there's no music playing. So let's play some music. Okay. It burns. Why is it burning me? Why is it burning my lip? Bro, why is it burning my lip, bro? Ooh. Yo, I can't do it. I don't know. Give me a pint in a pub and I'm down in that. But a Corona extra in a fucking bottle, bro. Yo. Bro, why is this so fizzy? Why is it so fizzy? Wait, why do I feel sick? Do you know what is crazy though, chat? I haven't eaten since this afternoon, so that could probably be it, you know. That's why my head's not in the game, bro. Normally, see, this is what I'm telling you guys, like. Jesus. But this is what I'm telling you guys, man. I'm not alcoholic no more, bro. I didn't even know, like, back in my heyday, bro. Back in my heyday, bro. Easy. But I can't do it no more, you know what I mean? Like, I'm only like 7 drinks in. This is like, I shouldn't be cooked off this, but I kind of am right now. Dude, I can't finish this drink. I can't finish this drink, bro. I feel like that was the worst attempt ever to down a drink. And honestly, I do feel like redeeming myself, but I'm not going to. I am done. Chat, thank you for tuning in. Again, I wish you guys happy New Year's. Big Daddy, what's the deal, Daddy? Big Daddy, what's the deal, Daddy? Jump for me, Daddy. Ooh, Daddy, high as a mountain, then it happens and slowly high, Daddy now. If I something love me, the way you tell me nothing, unbeliever, something love me, the way I tell him Big Daddy, what's the deal, Daddy? Big Daddy. Whoa. Okay, I'm feeling it, child. I'm drunk. Alright, so I gotta get off. That you just because you're wake up, baby, you should try, yeah. Baby, you should call me Big Daddy. Big Daddy, what's the deal, Daddy? Big Daddy, what's the deal, Daddy? Okay. Chat, I'm out of it, man. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.
Something. Let me tell you how I feel. Love is something I'm not used to. So I'm leaving this to you.
I'm not sure. You wanna take me, come inside me more. Come and see me, running lately. If your mind time. Yo, Daniel, raid someone real quick. I can't be asked to do it. I don't know if I can even do it. If your mind, stay on time. You'll be on it. If you're really on it, if you're honest, tell me why. Nothing but fight it. I'm not sure you wanna take me, come inside me more. Alright, tell you, I'm out. Raid! I'm waiting for you to raid before I can end stream. Raid! Okay, done. Thank you, Daniel. All right.